Hello. Welcome back. It is Thursday Night Thunder, the best stream of the week, with the god of YouTube. I'm not really. But welcome back. It's Thursday. Obviously, Thursday Night Thunder, NASCAR Thunder 2004 career mode, as we are in the penultimate part of Season 4. AKA the last season. Or if I somehow don't win this championship, then there will be another season, which is really going to upset me. But hi. Chat is popping off tonight. Oh my god. I gotta catch up. I'm behind. Christian says, well, it needs to start the stream by saying, I'm Dale Jarrett, EA Sports is in the game. I'm Dale Jarrett, EA Sports, it's in the game. Is that good? I don't think he does it like that, but I'm WhatiFRacing, I'm in the game. Hold on, I gotta speak like me. I'm WhatiFRacing, I'm in the game. EA Sports, it's in the game. XD. That's me, apparently. I don't know. Who's all playing What If with me? What If Bingo? Thank God it gave more context, but it's What If Bingo. Freaking chat. Or in my Discord. Link in the description for Discord if anyone wants to join that. But there's a somebody made a bingo card of just things. And what I learned is I have a lot of random funny ongoing things that I say during a stream. And I learned a lot. So that's awesome. So apparently that's a thing. Yeah, I think it's in a general chat. It was awesome. I like seeing that. Hello Spencer Boynes, hello Golf Kid, Phantom, Turquoise, Jordan Clark, oh, I'm in there. I was in chat at one point. Andrea, hello. He's got some Baja Blast in the system. Make sure you brush your teeth. But only 30 minutes after, apparently, from what I was told at the dentist or the gynecologist. Is that even the right term? Hygienist? Apparently, you have to wait 30 minutes after drinking something to then brush your teeth if it's like soda related, because then you're like, because if you brush it, you're like scraping off enamel. Things I learned. So, do it, but within a timed amount. Have your wristwatch ready and plan that out accordingly. I usually don't advocate for soda too much anymore unless it's like you're going out to eat, like having dinner somewhere or going to a restaurant. Then it's like, okay, make that exception. But most of the time, usually that's a no for me. I try my best to be a little more better with that than what I used to be. Because I got water. I got water on standby. Yeah, Braden Taylor's back in chat. Fun fact, I think the actual UPS truck was supposed to be in... Yeah, I think Ty Thunder linked something about it on his Twitter, that it was actually supposed to be in Thunder 04. Which would have made this game even more insane, that they had that much content planned. It's mind-boggling. But it's weird that they cut it. I don't know why. I don't know if like the physics wouldn't work as good. I don't really know why it wasn't cut or wasn't in there, but there was a lot of things missing in Thunder 03 and Thunder 04 that were supposed to be in there but didn't make the cut. Like, they definitely went above and beyond in trying to get as much stuff as they possibly could. So it's really interesting to kind of learn about that all these years later. So it's neat. It's neat stuff to learn. It's disappointing because if it was on GameCube, yeah, it would have been definitely modded with the Dolphin emulator. Never really understood why they didn't release, or why they released Thunder 03 for GameCube, skipped Thunder 04, but then released next year's. I have no idea. I really don't understand. All of those games run the same game engine, unless I can't even begin to understand. I don't know what the logistical reason for it. It can't be because Thunder 04's file size would be bigger than NASCAR 5, because NASCAR 5 actually has more things in it. So you would think that would be the more taxing thing on a GameCube. Again, I don't remember what the GameCube's power was compared to like the PlayStation and Xbox, but I would have to imagine it's kind of the same as it is now, where the GameCube just, or I guess all Nintendo stuff, just isn't as powerful as like a Sony or PlayStation. That's also why in the GameCube version, when you do like lightning challenges, there's no video. I think it's just to save space and storage. So maybe it's for that, but I don't understand. I really don't understand, because you would think NASCAR 05 of all of those games would probably be the one that would cancel, because there's just so much things in it with different series. But no, it was Thunder 04. I don't understand it. I'm not a game designer. I wish we had someone at like EA or some kind of understanding, like concrete, definitive understanding why it is like that, because I still don't understand it. I have an idea for future Thursday night streams. Randomize, pick a random Thunder game. 02, 3, and 04. Pick random driver track. It's not a bad idea when I finish this career mode. I was thinking of doing something for a Monday series where I'm playing like Thunder 2000 with the like Thunder 03 like fantasy tracks. I thought that'd be kind of fun, because I never really did that. And then maybe at some point down the line we could do NASCAR 05 stuff, because the Thunder 03 stuff can kind of blend in with the current season I'm doing now. And then when we get to like NASCAR 05 at some point, then maybe I could do a stream that correlates with that. I don't know. Or maybe something where like bleeds into it. I don't know, but it's not a bad idea, but I do think at some point, probably when I finish up like NASCAR 05, I'm gonna probably be like completely burnt out to Thunder game stuff, and I'll probably be good for another like 5 years, and then I'll come back to it. Because I did do fantasy tracks in Thunder 04. I never did it in 05 or Thunder 03. Thunder 03 I think has 9, but NASCAR 05 has 14. I was checking this like a few days ago. So this would be kind of fun to do, just those fantasy tracks, because NASCAR 05 has like a race at an airport, which is not even something that's like unrealistic, because IndyCar at some point raced at an airport. So I don't know, maybe EA is predicting that we're going to be racing at an airport someday. I would not be surprised. They predict a lot of random things. I feel like someone somewhere has a beta disc for Thunder 04 on a GameCube list in eBay's 2000. Is that really true? Is that really true? Does that exist? You might be at $487 for Dover after tonight. What if? But we'll see. Well, good luck with that. I hope it works. It would be cool to go to Dover. So, yeah. The only thing that sucks is I'm gonna have to call off work for that. I basically need like 2 weeks in advance to call off, or something. So hopefully that change. Hopefully I get a definitive answer soon, so I can make proper arrangements. But yeah, it's kind of the idea. Thunder. Oh my God, that's right. Thunder 2, you can race. I think that's on the PS1. I saw something about it on Twitter. I literally straight up thought it was like a mod. Like I guess it does exist. I never seen anyone run it. Really, the only people I've seen run like Thunder 02 on the PS1, I think maybe Kamikazegames at some point, and then Lombard. So, but I don't ever recall him running at Mars. So Mars must be like some kind of like unreleased, not unreleased, but just like an unlockable track. I don't know the whole backstory, but that just sounds absolutely bonkers, man. Those games just had so many crazy ideas. I wish we can have that at some point. Like, I'm all up for having like a realism, but man, just once we get everything, like once the iRacing, so like maybe like year 2, maybe year 3, when they get everything like situated and they got the groundwork down and it's starting to add stuff, and then maybe someday down the line we can start just adding in just random tracks. Like I would love for them to make like a Mario like kart like style, like Rainbow Road type of track or something insane like that, or where we're basically like racing out in outer space. Oh, that's just crazy. There goes one square. That didn't take long. If it does work out, it'll probably be early April. Race April 28th. Okay, so it's about 5 weeks away then. It was a random reference. Has to be a specific reference. It can't just be like me making a random reference to Trigun. Like, I can't... That doesn't count. It's not part of the bingo card. It's called Fourth from the Sun. That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, I think we got the... I don't know if there's a whole lot else to really discuss. I feel like... I don't know. Feeling like... well, I'm wearing my bathrobe. That's different. Also, behind me, after I got out of work yesterday, I wanted some, like, bread rolls to take home with me, and they just filled up the whole thing. They have, like, a little mini, like, bread warmer oven. And they're just going to throw them out at the end of the night anyway. So I took some. And, yeah, the only problem is it's a lot. I don't think I can eat all this in one sitting. So I got a bunch of butter. I got, like, cinnamon butter here. And then after that, I got 11 bread rolls in here. If there's so much in here, I can't even, like, properly close the lid. I've tried all tactics, all human science, but I just cannot, I cannot close this lid. Oh, I guess I did close it. No, it's still open. I still see it. But this side closes, but then this one doesn't. I don't understand. But from where? He wants to add that to his bingo card so bad. He wants to. I can't enable chat. I can't. See, there's like a piece of bread. It's like. There we go. It's still a mystery why it won't close. No, it's still getting stuck to it. Just stop. No, it just refuses to. You know what? I'm not going to fight with it. I fought with this for like too long. So I got 11 pieces of bread there. I gave one of them to my mom because she wanted one. But they're tasty. I have yet to get to a point where I had them and I get sick of eating them. Has not happened yet. It probably will someday, but hasn't happened yet. They're really good. They're sneaky down there. They're sneaky down there at Roadhouse because those are filling. They're very filling. So even before you get your main meal, you're already like partially full because you had that. So they smart. Bread's filling. But either way, how are restaurant rolls better than homemade ones? I don't know. But yeah, so that's what's going on in the background. I didn't know where to put them. I'm running out of room, so I'm really glad fam has not sent me more stuff because I'm like out of space for stuff. I have to like start putting stuff away in storage somewhere. My cord is stuck. There we go. We got that fixed. All right, we're good. I drive to your house right now and steal those rolls. I mean, you can get them on like the mobile app for like $5.29. For 4 of them, which. Well, one, I didn't even know you can even order them. Now I don't know. Now I don't know if it's full $5.29 for 4 rolls or is it $5.29 for like you can get 8 or 12 of them or something for $5.29. I don't know. I don't remember. But either way, I don't know. Actually, I should look that up right now on stream. Because I don't know if it's $5.29 for 4 rolls or or it's like 529 for 4, 8, and 12. Because if it's like for 8 and 12, then that's like a really good deal. I'm trying to look this up now because I'm not I'm not sure. Oh, apparently it's $5 for a dozen. That is a really good deal. That's a really good deal. Holy crap! I didn't know that. Damn, I was gonna start saying like if they're doing like 529 for like 4 of them, we're gonna have a problem. But for a dozen, that sign me up. I'm okay with that. I'm totally okay with that. Is it, anyone's card? It's not on the card. But yeah, we're just gonna go. I think it's time to race. It's not been 30 minutes yet since the stream started before I actually get into the actual main event. So that's not even on Phantom's bingo card, even though it's not. But it's close enough, or it's getting close. What if looking up something on stream? Honestly, that's not a bad one. That's actually a pretty good one. There's so many things to add to the bingo card. That is like a character on these streams where I look something up. Hello, Evan. Thanks for stopping by. But let's go to the main game here. It's not a clickbait title. I am running literally as Dale Jarrett. It is. At the end of last stream, I got my primary ended because obviously they wanted me to like qualify and we don't qualify, so I lose some. And it gave me the package offer for Dale Jarrett because Dale Jarrett retired last season and then no one filled in for him. So I forgot I remember he retired, but I forgot that no one took his ride. And this car was just open. So, someone's thinking of me. That's what in Japanese culture, when you sneeze, it's because someone's thinking of you. It's like a superstition. So, whoever's thinking of me right now, thank you. I appreciate that. At least that didn't happen while I was driving. Hope it's not allergies. It can't be. The weather's too cold for allergies to really spike up for me. Usually it's right around April, May, June, July, like around that range. I have like allergies, so I do have to take something for it. That's like the only type of medication I ever really need. So yeah, because I'm Dale Jarrett, I have paint schemes I can use. The Flames one, the Muppets car, the 2002 UPS 4, the test car, the early season one, and then the UPS that actually he drove later in the year. So we got a couple of options here. Obviously, we're going with the Flames one at first because JC was crying. He was crying to me, man. He was in chat. He was in DMs. And he's just like, what if not driving the flame car? You gotta drive the flame car. So I have to do it for him, man. He was like, he sent me packages in the freaking this piece of paper here, it literally says, Dear What If, please drive the Flames car. This paint scheme means a lot to me because Dale Jarrett got in a wreck, and he wrecked so badly that he forgot he even ran in it. And I relate a lot to that because he put a lot of dots here, so I don't know what he really, that's just wrong. I truly don't know why he just put dots there, so now I don't know what, did he have a head injury? Did he have like memory loss of some kind? I don't know, but he was really adamant on me driving the flame car, and I'm just impressed that this got here in like less than a week from where he is in like Hurricane Katrina land or something. So I'm really impressed. So I have to do it. It was out of sympathy. So we're going with the flame car for Dover, and it's at night. I think that's a banger combination. I didn't think you need to go that far and send me a freaking thing, but but yeah. So we're here. So to clarify, going into Dover, we are tied for the point lead with me and Ryan Newman, who is not a new man, but a man of new. So that's scary. Dover is a terrifying track. And now I went back and looked at the footage. I know Fannin was going to probably look this up when I mentioned it. So I went ahead and rewatched part of my Dover stream like 5 months ago, apparently. And I ended up finishing 14th, I think. It was 15th or 14th. And I did some practice runs. I literally did practice runs for this son of a gun race. And I ran basically in the same spot. Nothing really changed. So I'm going to make a bit of a mulligan here. And a bit of an exception. I will use pit road adjustments for this race. Not default, but pit road adjustments. I'm going to make the car just half round up or down on the wedge, making it a little bit freer. Will that help me out dramatically? May gain me a few more spots. Maybe barely a top 10 finish, but just something. Because Dover and I think even Kansas are really, really tough in this game. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of leeway. So that's really it. Obviously, we're still sipping for Kurt. Even in my practice runs, Ryan Newman was just first in all of them. So I think Ryan Newman's just going to win this race. And this event will only be about just damage control and try my best to make sure we don't get destroyed. So obviously, Kurt is tied with Sterling Marlin. So not only me and Newman are tied for the point lead, me and my boy Kurt are tied for 11th. That is absolutely insane. And with that, also another thing too, I was looking. We're gonna make sure we have as best of a car as we could possibly get. So my brain, it was like that Jimmy Neutron thing where it goes into his ears and it's like goes into his brain and the brain's like sparks electricity. He's like brain blast. I had something like that, and I realized that at certain points in the year, maybe around race 12, which I really should have done even earlier, but I just thought I can fire all of my engine builders and get better ones. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave my pit crew as they are because they're all good. Their happiness is like good, and I don't want... Okay, some of them are happy. Some of them are. So my rear tire changer is the only one depressed. I don't know what that means, but the rest are okay. So I don't know what's going on with the rear tire changer, but he's more sadder than usual. But our builders, we're gonna swap them out for better ones. It's not by much, but it is a little bit better. So if we do overhaul stuff, it'll be even better. So we're gonna release our crew chief, release our engine builder, and pay attention to the numbers, because when we pick new ones, their numbers will be a little bit better. We're going to need every bit of advantage. I can't say cheesing because it's part of the game. As humanly possible. Because before we had like a 91 overall. This is 94. That's good. Engine. That's a 97. And that's really, really good. Better than what we had before. So we're going to go with him. Chassis. Ours before. That 95. That's not bad. We're going to go with PO and then Fabricator. I had someone in school that started with the first name of E and then last name Miller. So that's maybe someone from high school. Welcome to the team. I would be honored to have them a part of it. Damage control, you learn after Dimitri. Yeah, Dimitri just coined the word damage control. It didn't exist before him. It was a new word. And I took it from him. What if it's Dale Jarrett? Does that make him a shapeshifter? Yes, yes it does. So we went with all those better people. So that is really good. We need that. Where am I supposed to be? I was supposed to go to team management. So garage, that's being repaired, so that's gonna be fixed up eventually. Engine, same case. Body, same case. So really, after Talladega, we should be able to start repairing stuff or overhauling it and then getting better stuff. So that's the plan. 3 more on body shop so we can actually finish that up and then build one and get something better with that. Or at least sell one of our old ones, build a new one, and go from there. So without all the talking, let's get into the race. So chassis, we're bringing our best effort over. We have to. Chassis 4. Engine, we're bringing our best engine. You bet your sweet bippy on that. Body, our best stuff, naturally. Which is technically number 8. Even though it's a little bit worn, but everything is just as good as even fresh ones. So we're going to go with that. 89 car rating. Not an 88 like Dale Jarrett. An 89. So, yeah. I just know. You know what? I'm taking this freaking thing off because I know I'm going to get sweaty. Deodorant can only do so much. This is gone. This is when you know I'm going to try hard when I'm taking this off. So, that is gone. And I'm sitting on part of it. There we go. Okay. Okay, who's on pole? Probably Ryan Newman if I had to bet because it happened the last 2 times. Dale Jr. And Ryan Newman second. Ooh, that's good. Where's Kurt? Oh, he's 12th though. So okay. Ew. Car setup, obviously. How are you gonna keep the sponsor? I'm not. I'm gonna probably lose it by the end of the year. I almost guarantee it's gonna be lost by the end of the year. That's why I'm relishing in this paint scheme while I still can. So obviously, that's the only thing I'm... obviously, default setup. The only change I'm making is the wedge, just to get the car a little bit freer. And it's crazy, that little bit of change in the handling and loose and tight does to the car, because it definitely made it just a little bit better. And I'm going to make a mulligan for this track and then Kansas. And even then, I don't think it's going to make a massive difference. Or at least a difference where it's like it's going to take me from being like 14th to winning. So I'm just going to do some practice laps. Paint scheme's nice. It's a shame Dale Jarrett wrecked this car in real life and then literally forgot he was even in that race. Oh, it put me on manual or automatic. Jeez. I forget when you do that. It changes that, so let me fix that. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we have any alternate schemes in this race. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't. But as difficult as Dover is on this game, it's really fun to drive. I've always loved it. Also, obviously, Dover's nighttime because they messed up the coding for that somehow. I don't really know why it's like this, but it looks cool. Which I really feel like it's something Dover should have done, but I don't think they're ever going to do it. But it's really fun to drive. It is... Oh my god. Something about it. I hit the brakes, turn, and more often than not, it responds to to what I needed to do to turn. Can roll through the center, get back on the gas. It just all feels very nice. The only thing we have going for us is Ryan Newman starting second on the outside, so he might lose spots, or at least he should, by all metrics, and gain time that way. Why is this hat... Oh, it's like the little dip on it. The dip on the top of the hat's like poking into me with a freaking headset. Ow. And already, 2 laps into practice, Ricky Craven has already blown up. That is embarrassing. Ricky Craven having a bad weekend already. But with Newman not starting first, it gives me hope that maybe he's not going to win. And maybe we're not going to hemorrhage a lot of points. And maybe we'll only lose like 50 or something.
41-49. Attaboy. Keep it smooth, just like that.
Car, I don't really have any problems with the car. It handles really good. I had a video where I put this car in my top 10 paint schemes. It's a good paint scheme. So we're just gonna have Emma and friends take it away. Maybe they didn't have the rights to the fall Dover race, so they just called it Dover 400 and decided to have fun with it and make it night. I don't know why they did it like this. It made me think as an 8-year-old that Dover was a night race. Even though it wasn't, it's just weird. Why did I think that? I don't know. Well, when you have it in the game, it makes you think that. So it's a lot of gaslighting this game probably did to the children of the 2003 year. But yeah, I'm gonna have Emran take it away and see if they ignore Johnny Benson. It's a chance, a possibility, but we'll see.
We're live at Dover International Speedway for the Dover 400, brought to you by MRN. So what can we expect in this one, Barney?
Oh yeah, the Monster Mile. This 1 mile oval may look easy, but boy, let me tell you, it's a lot harder than it looks. These big corners are absolute torture on the body, and fighting to keep your car off the walls requires total concentration from these drivers.
Kyle Petty started racing in the Winston Cup Series back in 1979 at the age of 19.
You know, there's a lot of pressure on drivers in NASCAR, and you gotta believe it's even heavier when your last name is Petty. So to come out and start banging fenders with these guys at age 19, you gotta admire that.
The 88 car is butting heads on the racetrack with Kevin Grubb.
You know, a little contact now and then is to be expected. The track gets crowded real quickly when you put 43 cars out there. I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Another glorious introduction there by the MRN gang. Try and get the audio right. There we go. Would have got no friends. Damn. That's harsh. Holy crap.
Starting out front are the Dale Jr. Chevrolet and the Altel Dodge.
Both door races are in the game, in the menu. Well, that's even more interesting why it's messed up in career. I would like to think that if this game was possible to be modded, that could be fixed or patched or something, but I don't. It's just weird. I don't know why it's like that. Look in the Discord. Hold on, I gotta look at Discord. Hold on, let me bring up full face cam, make sure. Oh, never mind. I'm getting my info confused. Let's talk to someone else. Alright. So, yeah. 100 lap race. Matt Kenseth, alternate scheme. I'm fine with that. A couple of alternate schemes. But alright. I didn't practice for this. I did practice races for this, so I should be okay, but sometimes doing practice almost hurts me. Because then I have like an expectation of like what I'm supposed to do. So then I have like a bar or like a standard. I don't know. Anyways, here we go. 100 laps. Harvick's back here. That's even more strange. We get an amazing start. Thank you to acceleration. That is disgusting. That is absolutely repulsive. Chase Montgomery almost pinched me off the racing surface. That 26 car is one hit away from being rivaled. Chase Montgomery just hit the inside wall or outside wall. But yeah, that's 10 spots right off the bat. And, like, all of that was gained just because of our insane acceleration. The other thing, too, with this track, the AI are really fast, so it is really, really good. We just get on a good launch and just do whatever we can. But again, have to straddle that fine line of being really quick, but also being careful and not, you know, just plowing through people. Don't want to damage my car as we get through the field. So obviously Newman's second on the outside, which is really good. I'm hoping he just falls back and has a un-Brian Newman-like day, which is hardly if ever happened. Like, when was the last time Newman finished outside the top 10? Unless I'm thinking of last race in New Hampshire. Maybe that was it. I don't really know. I know he still finished 10th. Yeah, because I was amazed that he was able to rebound from all that. So, yeah, that's another question to find out is, when was the last time Ryan Newman finished outside the top 10? Because I don't know. My sponsor goals is like to qualify first, finish first, be first in points. Like, obviously we're not going to achieve any of those because I'm starting last. So I'm not really expecting to have this paint scheme for long. So at least if we could just run through most of the paint schemes before we lose it, I'm fine with that. Unless we get fired from it and then we get rehired back into it, or they give me the same package sponsor again. That might also happen. So I guess we'll see. The Watkins Glen catastrophe. It's been a bit then. 6-7 races now since that happened. So yeah, he's been on a tear lately. Yeah, I'm glad I made that minute adjustment to make the car a little bit freer. It is loose. It just soars through the corners. It just rotates. It does everything I need it to. I do have to be a little bit careful on long run, like right around lap 30. Yeah, right around lap 30, which you can make it about 35 laps on fuel. So right at the end of the fuel run, car gets a little bit freer, so you have to just be a little bit more careful. But the car lasts for a really long time being as fast as it is, so it should be pretty good. But yeah, we're just kind of cutting up through the field. There's not really a whole lot of problems. And none of the AI are doing any insane blocking, at least none that I've really noticed enough to complain about. Yeah, the only thing I don't know now is Ryan Newman dropping back? That I don't know. I could pause and figure that out, but I want that element of mystery. Yeah, we're just about in the top half of the field, which is really nice. Alright, JC, if I finish, like, top 10 in this car, you owe me, your, I don't even know. Your shampoo bottle? What the fuck? I don't know. Why was there a dot? Where? Did you see? What is that dot? Oh, it's a car that's blown up. But, oh, what? Wait a minute. That dot just doesn't sound... We passed another dot before that blown up car, though. What? I'm really confused on the track map right now and how that worked, because it was like the track map was lagging behind of the blown up car. Like, it wasn't keeping up to date with where it was running. I don't know what car that was. If that was Ryan Newman, I might have just... I will just shit on a frickin' floor right now. I'll just do it right on street. Because I don't... It was a black car, and Newman was running an alternate black car scheme. So it's possible. Also, props to Harvick for moving up through the field at the same rate I am. That is also really insane. Why is Hermie Saller up here? That's too good. I can't believe how fast we're even going around here. 183 miles an hour. And this car is just so fast. But so are the AI. The AI keep getting progressively faster with you as the career mode goes along. So I think that's what makes this game really interesting. Is it might be the same in Thunder 03 as well, but I'm not really sure. But in Thunder 04, it's in a weird spot where, in a weird way, weird in a good way, where it's just always going to be competitive. Because the AI will always get tougher. So it always has a challenge to it. Now I'm just sort of stuck here in 17th. I can't really go anywhere. I know this car, that's not where this car maxes out at. It seems to plateau right around like that 14th place range. Oh, we're going to finally get around Mayfield. I really hope that was Newman. Of all the practice runs and extra things I was doing in preparation for this race, Newman was first in every attempt. And then when I get on stream, it says then he's just going to completely collapse. I didn't think that would ever be possible. But that's if it happened. I mean, it could be Jerry Nadeau for all I know, so it's hard to say. Oh, I gave McMurray a bit of a boop there, but he's still going. This might be all we'll get unless there's more cars that start to fall off. Also, Kurt started 12th. I don't really see him up anywhere in the distance, so he might be moving up through the field, which I'm very happy to see. What was really sad at one of my practice runs in preparation for this, Kurt was running like 3rd at one point, and that really broke my heart because like, oh, why is he doing that in the practice run? Do it in the actual stream when it really matters. Like, I've never really seen Kurt just straight up run top 5 often. It's rare. Looks like Michael Waltrip's starting to fall off, so we'll just slip on by. P15. Props to McMurray. He's just moving up through the field with me. Tires are burning off, so a couple more laps are going to probably start getting red. The lap times just click by so fast. It is just disgusting. It feels like like the 1 mile tracks. It feels like this is the fastest we are going around here in a 1 mile track. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Now the only other interesting thing is just pit cycles. How our pit stop's gonna mess this up. Generally we have a pretty good pit crew, but it's hard to say. To the inside of Burton, that's for P14. I'm not clear. I'm trying to give him room. Ooh, that's not how you enter that corner. We'll get the spot on him. P14. Oh, I didn't want to turn there. I think it's starting to get to that point where it gets really tough to drive. I might have pushed it a bit too much trying to get up to the field too. That also probably didn't help it. Usually the leaders get around lap traffic pretty good, so I'm not really banking on them to bail us out on finishing better. But we're P14, that's basically where I finished in the spring. So if we just get a couple more spots, then I feel like I would have accomplished everything I need to. I mean, if we somehow get a top 10, that would be kind of just wild. I don't know if the car quite has that, but the top 10's right there. That's Craven, Jeff Green. Those are all for positions, and Green and Craven seem to have fallen off the most. So it's possible we can pass them, but it's still not a top 10. The AI should be put in here in a couple laps. Yep, there we go. Tire wear worn. It's we're kind of in a really good spot now because I don't really have to race anyone for position. I can just kind of run the track the way I want to, which is not how I want to do it in that particular corner. I don't really have anyone near me, so I can just enter these corners the way I want to and not go insane. Because at this point of the run, now it's just hanging on. Yeah, I don't see Newman here, so he must still be maybe second, possibly. Dale Jr. might just win this race effortlessly, which good for him. I mean, he's far back enough in points. He's really not a factor. I just can't believe they're still so much faster than me. Like, they are just really, really tough here for some reason. Like, Murray seems to be falling off. I don't really want to pass him, but if he's giving me room, I will try. Next lap, I'll pit. That's the plan. 35 and 70 are my pit windows. We did get by McMurray. That was kind of a shock.
I am 3 away from a bingo right now. 2 for another one, but that one is highly unlikely.
Good for you. I'm glad to hear the bingo is almost accomplished. We need to accomplish getting down to pit road safely. Give the AI all the room in case they run into me. You're right at 69 miles an hour. Perfect. It's 4 tires of fuel. Thank you for the 3. I appreciate that. How are you getting bingo that quick? What? I don't know. I really don't know. So the estimated time I think was 15.6. That's gonna be that's a second off, crew. I don't need that. I don't need that pit crew to be like a second off. Alright. We're gonna get back on the track. No LePaging. Like we were good on that front. I made sure to merge out on track when I knew there was no cars behind me. Now we're just going to see where on earth this cycles us out. That's Dale Jr. there, but we're running 13th, I think, before, so I don't know. Oh, there goes Jr. down pit road. He's staying out a little bit later, so we are going to have a bit of an undercut on him. I don't know if that's really going to matter. Just have to wait for this to all cycle through. It's crazy how good this car feels. Even on long run, I mean, it does start getting kind of bad right at the end of the run. But dealing with that for 5 laps versus the other 30 being like really good is impressive. It's so much fun to drive. So I hit the brakes early, just let the car roll. I feel it rotating. It just does everything I want it to. It's so satisfying. I know Ryan Moody always said that Dover in these NASCAR games was a good indicator of how good the game is, just based on how it drove and how the AI like react, and it's really good. So yeah, even though there was someone on Twitter, I don't remember who the hell it was now. I don't remember what it was. I think it was Ryan Moody saying he didn't like Austin Alganassi for some reason.
Number 10 is still there. 21-90.
Maybe it's not. It's probably not that. I don't know what it was, but I know somebody didn't like Ryan Moody for something. But it's like, well, Ryan Moody brings up like really good points, and like he was a part of NASCAR. I feel like, so I feel like, you know, if he had of anyone, like I feel like he would be the one to probably want an opinion from on certain aspects of things. Jeff Green just obliterated that outside wall for no reason, and we're still 13th. Are we really about to cycle out 13th as we entered pit road? Like nothing was gained and nothing was lost. We just had a net neutral pit cycle, even though I was the first of the group to pit. Apparently so, and I lost 1.5 seconds, but then again my pit crew dropped me like a second, so I don't understand that at all. Man, I hope Ryan Newman blew up. Because I don't know where 12th is. We're kind of in just no man's land then.
21-42. Run some more like that one.
Okay, we're 1.3 back of McMurray. I mean, I'd like to think we could be able to run him down. We do have a lap car, Jack Spray, to worry about, who is blocking me all the way off the racing surface. That was absolutely necessary for a 13th place car to do that too. That was just so needed. Also, props to Johnny Benson. He's just running in the top 15 out of nowhere. Good for him. Michael Waltrip also running. Be all right. I guess the other thing too is, I don't know what I could possibly do to be faster. The car handles excellently.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job. All right, now get hungry. We need to eat up this 10-second gap to the leader.
Maybe I can adjust the tire pressures, but I don't know how much to adjust it. I don't want it to get worse where I'm like really good for 25 laps instead of the 30 I'm currently at, and then be terrible for the next 10. I don't know what I really want to do with that. Yeah, I wish Dover Night was a thing too. I think that would be pretty cool.
21-39. That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. Okay, you've got some
Oh, we definitely. I mean, we caught to McMurray.
10 seconds on us.
So hey, we're about to do something.
21-60. That's it. That's the speed we're looking for. Halfway to the checkered flag. Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another line or you won't last. Number 141 is outside.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough to get by him.
Outside you, make it easy.
Kind of at that point where we're running with other cars like relative to my speed. Also, lap cars being a problem too doesn't help. McMurray's trying to block me, so he's in turn getting through the lap traffic easier because of that. Weird how that worked.
Clear all around.
Man, he's just blocking. He's eventually gonna get wrecked for that. Like, I don't want it to happen, but he's putting me in a box where that is going to happen. Because I'm getting very annoyed by it. It's like I gotta bait him up high and then cut down a little. Just like that. Just like that. Perfect. That worked out beautifully. Probably lost time to 11th because of all that, but we finally got around. That was a pain. We got Rusty Wallace in 10th, Michael Waltrip somewhere. I think he's ahead of Steve Park there in the 30s, so that's technically 3 cars in front of me. Which you wouldn't think that'd be a big deal, but these lap cars being a problem, it's probably going to be a big deal.
21-60. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. Okay, you've got some driving to do.
Man, I wish the lap cars would race this hard for first. Oh, hold on.
Got one outside.
Always give me room. Oh, that's scrapes. Our first scrape against an AI the whole race.
21-7. Great lap, great lap. Okay, we're clear.
So we should be pitting around lap 70, but I could pit a little bit sooner just to make it to the... have my pit window be a little bit earlier so they don't undercut me as bad. So I think they're going to start pitting as early as maybe lap 60, which I don't think I can make it 40 laps, so...
21-60.
I might pit around lap 65, maybe.
We're about 10 seconds off the leader. Hit your marks and be smooth.
Oh, what a save. What a save. That freaking... I bobbled on the apron. I don't even know how I did that. That was incredible.
22-34. Good lap. Let's get a new left rear tire.
That was a hot save. I'll say that much. That was a freaking great save. Now we got to worry about Steve Park.
21-73. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel?
God damn, I almost wrecked myself just trying to pass this bitch ass.
Clear, buddy.
I just diamond the corner, get a good run off, stop.
30 is outside. 22-9. Run some more like that one.
There was a bit of a problem getting around them. I just wish lap cars were not such a issue, because that just makes me lose time just trying to deal with them. Just something I don't need. Yeah, there we go. We see some of the AI pitting early. Michael Waltrip as well.
21-90.
I don't know how much that's gonna. That might really help them out. I don't really know. I don't think I have to stay out a little bit longer to ensure I can make it on fuel.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots.
I'll probably pit next time by, just to not have their undercut be as disastrous for us. I should be able to make it 36 laps.
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
I just can't believe how good their car is even on a long run. My car's only dropped maybe 7/10 of a second from my best lap to the most previous lap, so that's also kind of freaky. Anyways, pit stop time, 4 tires, 70 miles an hour. That was perfect again, like right at like 69. I really couldn't have gone any faster. Not repair damage. Maybe that factors it into the pit time being slower. I don't know. But we're gonna see. We're gonna see what this is gonna be like. No, it wasn't the Redmond Moody situation. It was something else. Someone didn't like Ryan Moody for something, even though that was another like horrific pit stop. Like, I can't be having 16 sixes when the estimated time is like 15.5. That is just terrible. That's 2 seconds lost on track today from the frickin' pit crew. That is just terrible. Yeah, I don't think we're definitely not getting a top 10. It's crazy though. That wedge does help it. It definitely helps it turn, but it didn't make me really gain much more track positions. So without it, I'd probably be running 14th compared to 12th. So it's really a 2-position gain, but at least the car drives better. I've been awarded the All-State Good Drive. Oh, that's good to hear. I probably deserved it after that insane save. McMurray's staying out for a long time, which is not good for him and his strat. Don't know where Kurt Busch is running, but I think he's in the top 10 somewhere. Because I've yet to see him, like, all race long. Until now. I almost hit him, but we're good.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for. Number 97 is still there. All clear, buddy.
Oh, JC said something nice. Dale Jarrett's car is in good hands. You're damn right. It's because of me.
21. 21-68. Keep running that line. That lap was fast. Clear all around.
JC's usually like the one in chat's like,
Well, technically the pixels are a little bit perpendicular to the triaxle of the Megalodon.
but that time he was just positive. It's nice. Also, there's Newman up there. So that was not Newman that I thought the DNF. So that's heartbreaking. He's also staying out for a very long time, which I don't think is a very good strat. Biffle, I don't need that. That is such a just snarky, snatchy block. I don't even have words for that. Biffle, you better pit. Alright, we have to employ the Jamie McMurray tactic and try to go up high. Biffle, I am not. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens. You frickin' block, and then that happens. I don't know what you want out of me. That should be on the bingo card block. The AI blocking. That's like a guaranteed bingo card spot. Shockingly, no hood damage or anything visible there. So that was good. Just have to wait for everything to cycle through. Which I'm surprised is taking as long as it has for that to occur. I really hope I did not just cycle out straight up 23rd. That would be heartbreaking. Oh, Kansas DNF. That is a spot on track, so we might cycle out 11th, possibly? If he was ahead of us, so that'll be nice. Robbie Gordon's pitting, Stanton Barrett's pitting. Or Ashton Lewis, whoever's in that 60 car now. Greg Biffle doesn't love the truck. I agree. Greg Biffle just needs to stick to spying on people with his cameras. I feel like that's more of his talent. He needs to work somewhere where you spy on people. I don't know. Alright, pit cycles are happening. Things are cycling through. Also, fun fact, Ryan Newman won this race in the spring. So, yeah, he's just really good at this track, which he's won here in real life, so it's realistic. It's definitely realistic. Biffle being a bug-eyed dummy. He is. Yep. That was a weird corner that I did there, but we're alright. Also, I don't really ever say it enough, and I don't mean to get schmaltzy here, but I love you, chat. No homo. It's always nice to come onto a stream and then have chat to talk to. It makes me happy, and it does really mean a lot. So, chat, thank you for interacting. I wish I could interact more, but it's really, really hard to do in a race. That's why sometimes during pit stops or after the race, I'll spend a little bit longer trying to interact with chat a bit. Or you can just chat amongst yourselves, gain a friendship through the chat because of my streams. How about that? Also, we did cycle out to 11, so I think Kenseth was definitely in front of us. Now, can I get a top 10? Rusty Wells is 10th, and he's 1.3 seconds up the road, so probably not going to happen. Unless he's on, like, really old tires. I don't really know his pit strat. Also, we are only 79 subscribers away from getting 16,000, which will probably be my last milestone, because I don't think I'm getting to 17,000. So I think 16,000 is going to be our last milestone. I got to think of something crazy for that. I saw Kenny Wallace make a freaking video. I just saw the thumbnail in the title. And I don't know what it was. It was like something about NASCAR. Why don't NASCAR fans from the 90s like today? I don't know what the hell the thumbnail was, but it was something about NASCAR fans in the 90s. And I was just like, well, gee, I wonder why NASCAR fans that liked the sport in the 90s may not like today, because there's a lot of extra gimmicks thrown into it. Wouldn't be surprised. Couldn't blame them. There's a lot more. We got stages. That's like a fundamental thing. How you crown champions like a complete disaster. So yeah, if I was a fan of '90s, I probably would still dislike modern stuff. Would not be like why would that be like a question mark? It does feel clickbaity. It's a short video, so I guess it really isn't that bad. Also, Michael Waltrip has fallen off terribly right now. So I think a top 10. It is possible. I didn't think it was plausible, but I think it's possible. It's going to take me the whole race to get to 10th, but he's definitely fallen off. So he might have been like the first group of people to pit. Now he is on the negative of the tires strat. I'm trying to pass him. That was probably my best shot there. So I know he's going to be it's probably going to be a pain to pass. Try to bait him up high, cut down low. Oh, I was gonna say perfect, but that was almost perfect. And he's still side by side. It's not over. I just have to nail turn 3, pin the bottom. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, I could not have gotten that much. I mean, if I could have gotten through it much better without hitting him, but that was still difficult. Tony Stewart's in 9th. I don't know where he currently is. I don't think we're gonna get much more further than this, but hey, I will take a top 10. JC, you're gonna have to give me your freaking what did I originally say he needed to do? Give me a soap bottle. I do see Tony Stewart up there, so some of those cars that did short pit, they are definitely not benefiting from it. So my strat kind of worked out, pitting a few laps later, I think. Ryan Newman must be like second or something. That was quite possibly the worst angle I could have fucking done into any of those corners. Jimmy Johnson's for position. Hello. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. Where'd he come from? Alright, get it back. Get it back. I don't want to lose it because of that, because I got loose out the corner and it took me the whole back straightaway to recover. Oh, me and Jimmy let off at the throttle like the same time. You see those the sparks, the flames come up at the same time? That was adorable. And I can't catch him because he's on actually better tires than me. No, the soap bottle dream is about to be ruined. And now I can't catch him. Is that really how this is gonna happen? I didn't even know where he came from. He just passed all of us like we were standing still. Oh, tires very worn, makes sense. Man, unless Jack Sprague holds him up, which I don't think is going to happen, we're not going to get 10th. Come on, Sprague, hold him up. Do something. No, of course not. He just lets him go. Like, no problem. Fitting. Very fitting. Yeah. Yeah. Car has gotten to that point Oh, it just doesn't want to. I just don't want to grip. No, I don't want to lose 12. Sprague is trying to block me while I'm trying to, like, hold off wall trip. That was going to be an absolute disaster. I don't even know how to explain that circumstance. Like, I was trying to split the middle and, like, Sprague was trying to block. That was almost going to be a disaster. Yeah, now it's just, now we're getting into Stupidville. Just barely held him off there. Man, I probably pushed too hard trying to get past Jimmy there, and it just kind of burnt off extra tires there. We are going one lap more than usual, 36 to the end, so yeah, we just gotta hang on. That just sucks. I really thought a top 10 was gonna be possible. It took Kenseth even DNFing ahead of us to even have a shot at it, so we really had like no realistic possibility of even having a top 10. Also, Kevin Harvick started last with me. He's up here as well. It makes me... He's actually really fast, though. I gotta hold him off. We're now getting, like, a mosh pit of cars behind me to hold off. Leader's already hit the white flag. He's definitely on fresher tires. He just cut up through the field really fast. Oh, the one time I go in the corner, it doesn't want to rotate. It just, like, went straight. Alright, just one more lap to hang on. That's all I need. Just hang on, car. Oh, it's losing it. Come on, just get through the one corners one more time. A little bit of blocking. Oh, wall trip. Oh, just hang on. Get a run off that corner. P11. We almost died like 3 times to get it, but we got 11th. Phew. Dale Jr. won, Newman second, of course. Kurt got 5th, yes! Oh, that makes it worth it.
Lead changes were pretty scarce.
Yeah, there weren't too many battles up front for position. Those guys who ran in the top 5 were pretty dominant all race long.
The UPS Ford doesn't look any different than when he started this race.
You know, these NASCAR Winston Cup race teams absolutely love drivers who take care of their cars.
Oh,
Makes their jobs
okay.
a whole lot easier when they aren't having to spend extra hours in the body shop each week.
The 88 car is starting to find out who doesn't like him on the racetrack.
You don't make it into
Who's
Winston
mad
Cup
at me
racing
after that
without being
race?
competitive.
26 car
Sometimes
still?
these instincts get a little out of hand. Should be fun to see what happens next.
Well, it was a great night of racing, and until the next time, this is MRN Radio and EA Sports. Good night.
Oh my god, that was exhausting. Good lord. That all of a sudden, that car just fell off, and we were just not as fast. And wow, Dale Jr. Newman didn't even lead any laps. Dale Jr. just led 95 of the 100. So Dale Jr., like, literally did the worst pit strats imaginable and still was able to cycle out and lead. I don't know how he did it, but he just dominated. And Newman's going to gain 170. We're going to have 130. So that is literally 40 points that he gained on me right there. And I just straight up couldn't even do anything. Even with a bit of a wedge adjustment, it still wasn't enough. And we really could have realistically went back to 12th, 13th, even 14th, because Tara Labonte was up there. So, I mean, we really could have just bled more spots. So, I'm fine with that. Kurt also rebounded to a 5th. Man, I miss sprinters so much, because anytime Kurt would finish like 5th or 10th, he would always do like a crazy super chat, and he would do like these memes, like these meme pics. I miss him so much. But Kurt got top 5. Still couldn't beat Sterling Marlin, because Marlin just has to finish 3rd and led a lap, so Kurt still couldn't even capitalize on it. Kenseth had a bad run. Well, he DNF'd, so is now the battle for 10th, like, actually possible for Kurt now? Like, what is this? That was Nadu that blew up. Oh, I was kind of thinking maybe it was Nadu, but we had a lot of cars a lap down, though, in this race. Almost more than half the field, because we had 16 on lead lap. That's just insane. In fact, the spring race, I finished 14th, and I was about to go a lap down. So the field is even faster in this race than it was in the spring. That is crazy. But we did what we needed to. We damage controlled that just to finish decently, and I think, you know, we did that. Yeah, he got mad at people and then left. And I don't even know why he got... I don't even know what happened. It was such a weird thing. And then he just... Like, I don't even know. It's just... I can't... I don't even know. I can't even say, like, I'm mad because, like, I kind of get it. There was a community I used to be a part of that, like, that was, like, really shitty. And I just wanted, like, nothing to freaking do with it, and I left. That's a whole other story for another time, but... I kind of get it. But, man, why'd he stop watching me, though? I miss him in chat. I don't know. Somebody's got to do some detective work and find that out in, like, an old Discord group post or something. Because, like, I don't even know. It was so insane. But, yeah, let's get out of Dega. Let's get on to Dega. And, we should have a good run there. Like, the car should be pretty competitive. Now, I heard... Well, someone in chat said Newman's usually not amazing at restrictor plates, so there's a chance he can have a bad day or just not as good, and we can gain points on him. This car is really, really fast, so we should be able to do it. And if we get like a wacky-ass Talladega race, which almost always happens, if I get some of that good juju luck, maybe we can have some like cautions and pit road issues, and everybody just crashes, and then people run out of fuel, and Newman just has a bad run. I mean, it's possible. Dale Jr. winning now. He's actually back in the championship hunt. He has a shot. He definitely has a shot. That was his 3rd win of the year. Another bingo square. So do I just have to say it, and then it's part of the bingo card? I thought it's like something that like has to happen in the race or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's your bingo card. Why am I lifting up my knee? I don't know. Why are you not Kurt? It's a career mode. I can't be Kurt unless he retires. Unless I purposely wreck him to where he finishes to like 35th or worse in points, and then he retires early, and then I can take his car. And not only that, but then hope someone doesn't take his car, and then I can take it. Like, it'll take a lot. And yeah, that's not really, that's wrong. That's not possible. Yeah, Ken's at Marlon's only 70 back now. Kurt is 15 back. So now all of a sudden the battle for 10th, the battle to be at the banquet. The banquet used to be like a big deal back then, where you had to finish top 10 at points to be in the banquet. I guess it still is now, but they don't hype it up or talk about it as much, or hardly ever. So it's not like a thing. I guess it isn't a thing, but the playoffs. I guess if you're in the top 16, then it's just, I guess that's the banquet now. But I guess prior to 2013 or 2014, I guess prior to 2014, I guess it was more of a big deal or talked about. But yeah, I want Kurt to go with the banquet, and he's kind of out of it. But Marlon's also really good at Daytona as well, so I'm kind of at the restrictor place. So I'm honestly expecting him to be like really good. And I don't really have anything to repair in the garage, right? No, one race there. Yeah, can't do any repairing. Shop edition. Yeah. Nothing we can do there. So we're just going to save our progress. We're going to change our paint scheme. We're going to go to the Muppets car because I think it's funny. What am I trying to... What am I doing? Oh, go to paint scheme. Muppets. That it's funny. I have to run with that. And team management. How much does it go down? Damn, 51% already? We might not have this in 5 races then. Oh my lord. That I don't know what it starts off at. But damn. And you never wreck Kurt, let's be real. That is true. You have a point. I would never wreck Kurt to have that happen. Part of the fun is just seeing where Kurt runs in this game. Let's go to race weekend, get everything situated for Dega. Tire grip, tire where we can really realistically bring our worst stuff, which is technically the number 7. So that's not that big of a deal. Actually, number 4 and 5 are the same, so let's go number 4. Engine, yeah, bringing our best stuff. 94 power, that's still a really good one. Body, definitely need a good body, both in game and real life. That's gonna probably be our best one with downforce and drafting, even though it's a 94 condition. It's all in really good shape, so go with that. And 89 car rating, so didn't even decrease in car rating with all that. So we kept the car in really good shape at Dover. That's the point, and I did good. Thumb up emoji for that. Now we're just got to hope Ryan Newman does not have an amazing day, because we're 40 points back from him, and even if we just kept winning, I don't know. He finished second there. That and Kansas are like the 2 tracks. Oh, no, yeah, of course. Newman's on pole. Of course. Of course. And Kurt is nowhere to be found. Marlin's 19th. Kurt's 23rd. All right. Tire pressures. Oh, it's set to my... Why is the transmission automatic? When did I ever do that? Well, let's go to default. Transmission, put that to manual. I really don't think I need practice, but hey, it's a good excuse to look at chat a little more. This car, I remember. Is that on anyone's bingo card? Them just stopping? Has to be. He just stopped. I forgot that they do that too. I think what if's gonna drive the big brown truck. I don't have NASCAR 06 on an emulator. I have the actual copy, but I don't have the. I have to hook up my PS2 and everything. Muppets love the truck. Oh, that's adorable on the back there. Did you see that? It's kind of funny. Does that count as the AI being stupid? Yeah. I mean, they're leaving pit road and then slamming on the brakes, so that is stupid. But you know, it's Dega. Something weird's gonna happen. It's just the nature of this channel. A track that should be like one of the easiest like ones on the schedule always turn out to be one of the dumbest, or just the weirdest things have to occur. I don't remember what the spring race was. Again, we're going back like 8 months ago because I stopped playing this game for a long time. But I don't know. Last restrictor plate we did was at Daytona, which was pretty recently because I was right at the point where I was getting back into doing these weekly. So it was pretty good. But yeah, Daytona. I was literally on that tangent and I forgot. But at Daytona, I think we ended up getting 3rd or 4th. And Rusty Walls was about to win until Bobby Labonte just took it from him. What was the happiness? Happiness is 51. It was a 51 with the sponsor. Back when, yeah, that was a different era. It's weird to have that now. The only thing that I'm worried about, just with the T-Mobile thing, because it is $50 a month, which is a lot cheaper than regular internet. But I want that to be worth it. So I kind of need donations, super chats to justify that monthly purchase. Because if not, then it may get to a point where I'm just gonna have to return it or just not use it anymore, just to save money, and I don't want to do that. And then we're gonna have to go back to shitty streams or just not streaming in general, which I don't want that to happen. But if there isn't super chats, then I have to kind of think of it like that, and I hate that because these I don't want to think of. I don't want to think that, but it may eventually happen at some point. So I don't know. 50+ channel members. That's $250 a month. For right now it is. But I think how do I explain that? It all factored in for last month. This month will be a lot different because there's a lot of ones that were gifted, so a lot of that's going to go away. I don't know how much of that's going to go away. It could be down to like 12 again for all I know. I don't really know. So, and also I have to factor in taxes because I'm still self-employed partially through this, so I'm gonna have to pay out a lot on that. So gonna be kind of a scary 2 months. And then there's the goal of trying to get this like crown on my tooth because I want that fixed, but that's like a lot there. So I'm just trying to salvage what I can, not eat as much. I literally had like Chips Ahoy and popcorn for breakfast and lunch, so that's I'm just rationing. That sounds terrible, but that's what you got to do to survive in this honky-tonk world. It's just really unfortunate that the 1 month where I got a lot of members, it was the 1 month where taxes come in. Why the fuck you practicing for Dega? I don't know. I just wanted to read chat a little bit. I mean, I guess I could do it in the actual race itself, so I don't know. But you have Windstream internet since July 2019. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, we used to have just regular Adams Cable, which I guess is just a local brand. It was terrible. And then I went to something else. I was going to get Xfinity, but they like straight up just didn't exist in my area, or they couldn't do it. So then I went to T-Mobile, and I got that. It was originally going to be like $60 a month, but then because I'm like, my phone is a T-Mobile. Well, it was originally Sprint, but then T-Mobile bought them out, so then it became a T-Mobile thing. So instead of it being 60, it was 50. So woo. But yeah. Anyways, rant aside, you went down to quit. What? Oh yeah, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. Kevin LePage's car is blowing up at Talladega. Wow, what a combo. Him having issues at Talladega. What? I mean, it's a match made in hell. Not heaven, hell. He's going to hell for what he did. That's terrible. Add that to your bingo card. A fucked up joke. There you go. It took an hour, but we finally got a disturbing joke in there. Let's have MRN take it away. Because, yeah. Hold on, where's my... There it is, okay.
Welcome to today's NASCAR Winston Cup Series event, the EA Sports 500, live on MRN from the Talladega Superspeedway in Alabama. We should be in for quite a show today, Barney.
Let me sum it up for you all. 2.6 miles, 4 lanes, 100
high elite precision.
Just doesn't get much better. Let's just hope these guys can stay out of the big one.
The Cheerios Dodge really needs a good finish in this race. He's got a long way to go on the points list.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year.
So
hard.
hard.
It doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
Jerry Nadeau is one of those guys who you just keep expecting to break out and have a good year.
Yeah, you do, but he's got a ton of talent and some good equipment. He's shown he can win and run up front. Now he's just got to string some success together and gain some confidence out there.
The 88 car has really turned up the intensity recently. I'm not sure the other drivers appreciate it.
You know, a little contact now and then is to be expected. The track gets crowded real quickly when you put 43 cars out there. I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Alrighty. Newman's on full. That's bad. Get my volume right. There we go. You suck. I mean, I'm bi, so yeah, you're right. I'm in the middle of a race. I think I in the corner of my eye, I think I saw it earlier, but I wasn't quite sure. Oh, Michael Waltrip, alternate scheme. Do you see that? Hell yeah. That woman's awful was awful. It's a woman singing was awful. I'm surprised the game didn't throw a caution. I mean, they did an ignition. It's a thing in ignition that can happen. I can't believe I got so many views for that. That's awesome. I keep thinking about it. Make sure you stay away from Blue Ridge Internet. I will make sure I do. Thank you for the warning. All right, Talladega. I mean, we know. I mean, it should be. All intents and purposes, should be a chill race. But it's Dega. It's me. Something's gonna happen. That's usually the trend. Yeah, here we go. I didn't do practice for this, which I don't think I need practice, but I know I got a really, really good car, so we should be good in draft and be able to roam. Did you see that 27's textures glitch out? His rookie stripes look like the letter V for a second there. Hooray for this car to have speed. Look at that. Just 10 spots gained almost immediately before we even got into turn 3. Now we just need drafting help, which I am not getting. I do want to get up to the front as quickly as I can just to stay in the main pack as best as I possibly can. Did you hear the experience? I did hear about that. I'd heard about it in my Discord. I'm freaking happy about it. I don't know if he can redeem himself. I don't even know if he's going to even have as good of a race as he did in the Fall Bristol one from last year. Because I was just thankful he even led laps. I thought at Homestead 2020 was going to be the last time Junior was ever going to lead any laps. I actually had to let off the throttle there because I was gaining so much speed. I was just happy he led laps. Like, he straight up had a shot to win. And then the most Dale Jr. thing ever happened. His car is freaking... The car catches fire around his feet. Like, how does that happen in this day and age? Also, casual 4-wide. Almost. It literally was the most Dale Jr. thing to ever have happened. He's having a good run, doing fine, and something just absolutely strange happens. So, I don't know if he can run as good as that, but hey, I'm up for him running at Bristol. Also, can I go on a Dale Jr. fanboy tangent? How is this man almost 50 years old still competitive when he goes into the freaking Xfinity Series? How? Can you imagine if he never had concussions? This is a concussed Dale Jr. and he's this competitive. Can you imagine Dale Jr. that was never concussed? How much better he would be? It's insane. He is so awesome. And usually, in his podcast, I generally agree with most of his takes. So there's that too. Even fanboy cap off aside, he makes good points. How is he not in the booth for NBC? How does this happen? How do you let him? How does this occur? Jeff Green, I'm sorry. I'm trying to. I was gonna back off for him, but now, oh boy, I was trying to back off for him, and then he checked up. So, all right. Well, we're up to 18th. We're just zipping on through. Me and Kurt and Craven, not Craven. What the? Marlin, moving up to the field. Kurt's going down low. Smart strat on his part. Get by Marlin. You get to that banquet. He's doing it. He's getting to that banquet. Look at him. What a freaking Chad. Those pointy ears are not affecting the wind stream. It's not affecting his aerodynamics. We are going so fast. Kenseth, don't you dare block. That guy was probably illegal. That's not the first time Kenseth was a part of controversy at Talladega, because in 2003, he blocked Dale Jr. and he got just like it. Alright, we're going to need to draft with someone. because that top 8 is just gone.
Need to pick it up about 2.5 seconds on the leader.
Also, the really good thing with Talladega is AI kind of aren't really fast going in and out of pit roads, so we have a lot of opportunities to gain time naturally. So, yeah, I don't even know what to say. This has gone very smoothly. Just had to get up to the main pack here, to Robbie Gordon, to someone that we can share draft and then just kind of draft up there. It is getting a little bit harder to pass. Makes sense because these are much faster cars. Just don't want to get in that air bubble that slows us down. Trying to keep that momentum up. Kurt's up on the outside for some reason. I don't know what he's doing, but he's not going to the banquet with that attitude. I gotta pass Sadler and then get to Wardburn and then draft with him. I think that's gonna have to be the plan. Perfect, alright. We're gonna share draft with him. Hopefully our car isn't so fast that he blows up as I try pushing him. That has happened before. What the, oh no. What the, okay, oh my god, it blew. My freaking internet blew for a second. Okay, it's fine. That was weird. That was really weird. It just blew for a split second. That's weird. It went to 0 on the bit rate then, but there's no drop frames. How does that happen? That's an even newer issue. That's new. That's definitely new. I've never seen that specifically.
Just hold your line. He's starting to feel comfortable racing with you. 48-66. Catching up to the leader. Keep on it.
We're 2 seconds away from leader. I don't know if Ryan Newman's... No, he's in 7th, I think. Which is good. We need that to happen. Street buffers are light. Yep, add that to the bingo card. We're just getting, like... Your bingo card is probably going to be entirely full. You're going to get the bingo, like, 4 or 5 times over.
He's had some good things to say about you lately.
That was weird. Well, props to Ward. He's not blowing up because I'm drafting with him. We gain another half a second there.
Making up some time. 1.5 seconds off the leader.
Our car is so fast, we could probably even run the high side and still gain time, so it's really not that big of a deal. Ryan Newman's 9th. That's really good. Honestly, if he finishes back there and we ended up winning, I don't know if we could lead the most laps. It might honestly happen. I mean, if we're just... I don't know. We'll see. But then again, if I get to the lead and then me just being up there just slows the pack down, we might have a big group of cars in the mix of all this. So that's another interesting layer that could be brought upon if I do take the lead and start leading laps, which I'm sure Newman has, so we have to at least match that.
48-50. You're closing on the leader.
That's another 2/10 gain there on me and Ward. Also, I will say from Thunder 03 to Thunder 04, I love this hood camera angle way better than Thunder 03. Thunder 03 is really super duper up close. Here, it's a little more pushed back, and it's at a nice angle. I will concede that. Also, we copped this pack, so I'm gonna let off the draft with Ward, and then just start making passes as best as I possibly can. I think Michael Waltrip's leading, which is good for him. And gets the inside award. Perfect. I think something's different with the AI at this particular track compared to like Daytona. They don't run all the way down to that apron or to the yellow line on the front straightaway. So I'm thinking the AI are coded or programmed the same way at Daytona as they are here, but they kind of forget that this track's a bit wider. So I wish there was a little bit dynamic with that, because the front straightaway is always just an easy part of the track to block. Or, if they're blocking, you just go like an extra lane down and then... Ooh, hello, Jimmy. Or hello, Jim. Waltrip's pitting. It's kind of early. I could probably make it 1 or 2 more laps. I'll probably pit next time by just so I can get the lead here on Newman. I should have went up to the high side. I was thinking of maybe trying that, but it's okay. We'll get the run here on the back straightaway. He's not going to be able to block this run, though. He's not going to be able to block these nuts. There we go. Nice and swift. We'll lead that. We'll lead a lap and then pit. Just to get bonus points. He's pitting. All right, he's by himself. I don't know if that's gonna work, but yeah, we'll lead the lap. We'll get a bonus point, which is what I want, and then we'll pit next time by. I'll go lap 14, going into 15. Crew chief's hyped. Just say, "Come on." Please, no one clip anyone. Good. Everybody's getting in and out of Heroes safely. Want a safe race. Don't want a freaking fatal race or anything. Oh yeah, we're definitely low on fuel. I don't even think I can make it other laps. So yeah, good idea to pit now. Jim, that was too close. I'm giving the AI all the room in case they want to hit me. Just like that. Just like that. Jimmy, why did you stop at 60? Wrong speed. 4 tires. Alright. That was a safe run. I have to anticipate them stopping on the brakes. I'm glad I figured that out in practice. So now we get to do that. It'd be really cool to win the Muppets car. Especially with Newman pitting by himself. That should hurt him. I mean, it's an undercut, but he has no draft partners. Pit stop, that was about a second off. That's not at all what I needed. But we got the AI stopping. So that is our ticket to gain some time. And it is. Is this legal? I don't really know. We're just gonna stick with Ward because he's our boy. I don't know why he's like a lane down. That was strange, but anyways, right ahead of him. This is for the lead, so it actually all worked out in our favor. That was actually a cool, clean, safe pit cycle. And we actually gapped them a little bit, but they'll catch me. It'll definitely catch me. I don't know where Brian Newman is, but the further he finishes back, the better. If we could lead the most laps too, might as well look at the race stats here. So, most laps led, I truly have no idea. I guess it's Michael Waltrip with 5. It's definitely flip-flopped a lot. So we'll see. I guess 5 is the amount of laps to beat, so alright. Now we're just at a chill part of the run. I'll try to pit on lap 27 and then lap 40. Something like that. Because it will be a 3-stop race. Nobody can make it on 2, so we got that on our side. And now we'll just see what our car's gonna be like when we're in the lead. Hopefully that this doesn't just bunch up the entire field. Our car is pretty quick, so I can't imagine it to be a big issue. I don't know. We'll just find out. A lot of things I don't really know yet. All I know is I just need to win. No matter what, I need to win. Gain as much points on Newman as I possibly can. Lead most laps. Because Kansas, I don't know what that's going to be like. So that's another big question. Pack has finally caught to me. It took a little bit longer than maybe it probably should, but they're back. And now all we really have to do is just block, which, as long as it's 2 lanes, it really won't be that big of an issue.
Number 22, coming up quick.
Big props to Ward. I did help him get up here. Mikey's blocking. Man, he was not blocking me. You know, I'm blocking. He's just really trying to get by me there. Also, fun fact, I almost wrecked. The other fun fact is, Waltrip's last lap led in his career was at 2012 Talladega because he stayed out and led a lap under caution. There's your fun fact. Why do I know this? I looked it up because I was bored one day on Racing Reference. Yeah, Newman's leading by 40. He basically needs to finish 9th and me winning, and I think I'll get the point lead back by 6 or something, or 5. Might be 6.
29 car is looking to pass.
I don't know. I don't know the math right now.
49.
It's hard to math while you're driving.
That was a great lap, buddy.
Oh, a stock car in video game land. Oh, that's kind of hard to block with. Cause he was like a lane higher up than what I was expecting.
Lost the lead. You're clear.
Massive run.
15, top 5.
That still wasn't enough. Damn.
49, 5.
Yeah, these cars are definitely fast.
Leader's right there. He slips up, make your move. Clear all around.
All right, they're side by side.
The 15 car.
All right, that's definitely a run. Is that enough to clear Harvick into 3? Yes, it is. Back into lead we go.
The 29 car.
I just need to lead the most laps. That's all I want to try to achieve. Nice block. Doing everything I need to. Newman is not even in this top 5, so he might be at the back end of this pack, possibly.
49, 7. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
We need every advantage we possibly get going into Kansas, because I don't know what that's going to be like. So this is, while uneventful currently, we really just need to make it. Gotta win. Gotta win. You have 4 bottles of body wash in the shower, then 4 body. What? How? Why do you need that many? Is there something wrong?
Wants to get by you. Still there.
Can I lead this lap, please?
Still
Jim.
49,
Wow.
41.
Stewart had to help him. I know what side you're on, Tony. I'm not gonna forget that.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Careful. Okay, we're back in second. Okay, we're clear.
That's a great run. Great run. Back into the lead. Marlin's up here, which is not what I need. Kurt needs to have good run. Marlin up there equals bad for Kurt. Frowny face. Newman's last was it really 2021 at Daytona? Huh. Interesting.
49, 42. Awesome lap.
I'm hoping with the pit cycles, the field gets more spread out, and then it gets easier to block.
40 is right behind you.
Wow, it's in shop kick. I don't know what a shop kick is, But you know what? If you got those for a discount, then that's probably a smart idea. Ultra should be paying next 2 laps. Christian has the strat. He has the freaking crew chief notebook down. He was the first to pit, so lap 24 would make sense.
49-34. Run some more like that one.
Yeah, Newman's all the way in the back of that pack. I see him like, he's like the second to last dot in this group pack. I don't know what happened to him. But that's good for us. That's really good for us.
The 2 car is going low.
So we pit on lap 14. We could realistically make it to lap 28, but I could pit around lap 27, which that's going to be the plan. Walter did not pit that lap. Interesting. Thought for sure he would pit every 12 laps, but nope, it's different. Interesting. I like that game. I like how you think. It's not all... It's not... You can't predict what the AI are going to do with the pit stop stuff. So that's kind of nice. I like that. Like, that's good. It was a late block, but I almost nipped the outside wall. But we're fine. We're still good.
The 40 car is coming left.
Surprised none of them are pitting yet.
Don't push your fuel too far.
Surprised none of the AI have pitted yet.
49-31. Keep it up. Great lap.
Well, we're leading laps. We're doing what we need to. We're definitely, probably going to get the most laps led out of today. Marlin's last lap sled came at Talladega 2007. You know, I always thought of this, because I used to do, like, the every win videos. I used to think of doing, like, the last lap a driver led in their career thing. I thought those would be kind of interesting to do as, like, a concept.
Going inside. 49-35. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car?
Oh, Jimmy, you trying to... I don't know, I'm scared. Oh, Hermie Saller, stay low.
One down low.
Alright, everybody avoided him. That's good. Good on the pack.
You're clear.
Yeah, we're pitting this time. Some of the people are already pitting already. Alright. Pit stop time. Stay away from the AI so they don't run me over. Alright, perfect. Almost 70, but alright, good. Marlin might hold me up there, which might... That's probably going to suck, but I was just trying to stay away from the AI. I didn't want them to hit me. Yeah, we're getting held up. I can see it. Yep. Held up Dale Jr. as well. What? Look at that! Is that speeding? That clearly looked like speeding there, if I've ever seen it. Frickin' dock him. Dock him frickin' points. Black flag him. He like Shunkan Ito'd his frickin' car forward. He's already at a pit road. That was actually a good spot. 15-1. That's really good. Good job, pit crew. You've roomed and you went fast.
Go ahead and merge. The leaders are pit. 89-36. 20 more. The 24 car.
Alright, I just gotta catch up with them and don't lose this pack.
On both sides.
I can't believe they gained as much time as they did on me there.
The 15 car.
And Welcher's just gonna cycle out in the lead all by himself. How does that happen?
Okay, we're clear.
I don't know. But this definitely thins out the pack even more. There's a lot of inflation going on. I know. I'm very well aware of that. I go to the store and pick up stuff, and I realize, yeah, shit's expensive. But I didn't know there was a shop, quick shop. I didn't know that existed. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
38 car, down low. Okay, we're clear. Car high.
Who is that car all by themselves? Who is that that's just gonna cycle out ahead of all of us? What? Is that Mark Martin? Might be. No. Somehow, someway, it's Ryan Newman, who is in the back of this pack, of the main lead pack this whole time.
Just 6 seconds separates you and the leader.
And now we're gonna pass him. And now he's just up here. I'm a little pissed by that. I'm perplexed by that. Got Mark Martin, Sterling Marlin, probably Tony Stewart. No, it's Jimmy Johnson. Or Jim, as I call him now. Rusty's last laps were at Kansas 2005. That was Denny Hamlin's first start? Or maybe it was first pole. I don't know what it was exactly, but... No, it was Phoenix was his first. Never mind. I think Kansas was Hamlin's first start, wasn't it? It might be, but I don't know. Interesting. Rusty Wallace, or Denny Hamlin can say he raced with Rusty Wallace at some point in his career. That's kind of wild to think about how long Hamlin's been in the sport when you think about it. Favorite Toby Keith song? Oh my god. That is just like too many to name. There's like 30. It's like 35, 40 that are like really good. Maybe the My List song, because it just kind of hits a chord with me, and just the message of the song and like the themes it's presenting. And I think it's a song that, I think, a message that people could probably relate to. Maybe it's because I'm getting older and it's like it kind of hits differently. But I like that a lot. That might be my favorite. But there's like 30 other ones that I really like as well, or 40 even, maybe 50. So yeah, I just re-listening to his music and stuff. I grew up listening to him because my mom would always have his music on and stuff. So there was already a good 20 that I liked even before his passing. But re-listening to them now as like older, yeah, it's. And this is coming from someone that doesn't always listen to country music, but he's like the exception. Him and Alan Jackson are like the two exceptions where I really like their music. It's weird how that played out, but yeah. Also, Rusty Wallace trying to redeem himself from Daytona, passed me there for the lead. So wow, just no help on the bottom lane there for a second. Rusty Wallace just pulled away by himself there. That was strange. Yeah, his first pull at Phoenix. Yeah, I knew. I watched that race live, so I remember that. It was his first pull, but I don't know if Kansas was his first race. I don't remember. Wow, even with a... Oh, maybe Welcher will arrow push me past him. Where is the big group of pack? Where is the pack car of Rome past Newman? Equals good me, bad Newman. He's 5th. That's not good enough. I needed him to finish like 10th. Maybe he'll be really stupid on the pit cycle and pit later or something and have no help and then just get screwed. Maybe that can happen. We actually have a lap car. We're about to pass a lap car. That's even more bizarre. We got people pitting early. I mean, it is their fuel window. They can pit early. Yeah, I remember that. I think I seen Denny Hamlin mention that. It was like his coolest moment or something that I saw that Hamlin thought of. Or it was like one of Hamlin's most fondest memories or something. I don't know. It was like something like that. And Hamlin put it up there. I guess there's a stipulation where you don't count your own like race wins or something. I don't know. Oh, Mark Martin, that's gonna stack up Michael Waltrip. Michael Waltrip hit the brakes like 500 feet before Mark Martin, and it held up Newman. Good. Oh, and he's still holding him up. No, never mind. But he tried. Mark tried. He's a bro. He's a bro for that. I commend the effort.
49-44. Great lap.
Harrison Burnt indeed turned left. That's from NASCAR Heat De-Evolution. I know where that quote's from.
Number 2 is looking left.
Oh, bad idea, Rusty. Bad idea. You're gonna get held up by Kansas. No, he didn't.
Cars down low.
Never mind. He was like, I thought he was going to.
All around.
This could be, in fact, our 60th career win if we actually win this event tonight. We're going to tie Kevin Harvick in the all-time win list. Not in this reality, but in ours. So that'll be neat to match that. Also, Harvick's like the only person... Well, him and Kyle Busch are the only people that have 60 wins in their career currently.
Let's do it again. All right.
At this point in time.
Now let's finish strong.
So that's neat. I guess you could say Kevin Harvick's the only driver to end their career with wins in the 60s. Kyle Busch is yet to be determined because he's still running, but that's an interesting fact. Hamlin's first Cup race was... Oh, I was right. It was Kansas. Oh, that's good to know. I was pretty sure it was Kansas.
All over your back bumper.
Also, what does this race turn into? It is just now a 3-car pack. Me, Dale Jr., and we got the freaking UPS car delivering Budweiser to Miller Lite. We got 2 beer cars and then a Muppet car. It's just, what a combination. What a combination of cars. And it's fitting. It's fitting we're really good at Talladega. It's a Yates car. Davey Kwiecki, Davey Allison was really good at Talladega. Yates, there's just so many correlations. And it would be so fitting to win at this track with this car, with this driver that I'm role-playing as. Mark Martin did fuck up that pack real good. He did. He made sure to ruin Newman's day a little bit, which I respect. Me and Mark had the same birthdays, and he had the same thought in mind of Bone and Newman, but he actually went through with it. What a legend.
Whoa, that was a quick lap.
I should have done a birthday live stream. I was thinking about it, but I just didn't do it. I should have. I'll make sure to do it next year. When I get to 16,000 subscribers. Because it'll probably take me the rest of the year to gain another 79. What is Dale Jr. doing? Is he pitting this lap? I want to pit with him. No, he's not. Alright, I guess we'll just pit next time by. Yeah, I guess that's going to be the plan, is pit next time by.
Number 8 is looking low.
Alright, I don't know what the rest of the field's going to be doing, but I'm pitting. I am pitting. Looks like Rusty might be pitting as well. He's kind of down low. Oh, he's pitting with me. Rusty smart. Rusty. Rusty! Oh, my AI saved it! What a jackass! I've never seen that before. Alright, well, I don't know how. That's a new one. That's a new one. I have never seen that happen before. What was that? I've not gotten wrecked on pit road, got sideways, and then the AI saved me. I can't even be mad about that. That's incredible. We're talking about strategy on this end of pit. It's just the same 4-tire stop as normal. It's nothing different. Rusty is smart, precise. Yeah, yeah. I don't even have words for that. How do you explain that? Alright, now we just have to see where this cycles us out. I like to think we'll be in good shape, but we don't really have any drafting partners, which is a bit of a problem. Casey, I mean, we definitely would gain time because of our outlap speed, so we do have that advantage, so hopefully it's enough. We're kind of in a weird spot. Can I draft with Mears? Because he's not pitting. Mears, you want to be a best friend today? I mean, that would make Kamikaze happy. Mears, if you want to arrow push me, go ahead. Hey, he's doing it. That's helping me. Thank you. I mean, if he wants to go by, we can like share draft. PC Mears does a lot of damage. I don't know what happened to him. What is this? Oh, that's a slow car up there leaving pit road. That could be problems. I'm just staying up high just in case something stupid happens. Alright, nothing. Alright, okay. I thought that was gonna... That is Dale Jr. That's actually for position. Mears is still staying out. Alright, that's really good for us. Casey Mears helped me keep race pace speed up. I will take it. I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. Thank you, Mears. Kate Kamikaze will be very happy about that. If it's just one car to worry about blocking, then we're going to win this race. Maybe. There's more people that have yet to pit, but they should be pitting. Nobody can make it on fuel. You know, I made my channel in 2010. It's okay. I did start, like, doing YouTube like full time in like 2016, where I really started doing Let's Plays a lot more regularly, but I was starting to do them even as early as 2015. But yeah, I had the account since 2010. That's 15 years, just about. That's Bobby Labine, that's for position. Junior's still trying to race me. He's still trying to pass me, but trying to wait for everything to cycle through. Trying to wait for everything to cycle through. Then when everything cycles through, then go and try to pass me. But not right now. We got to work together until everything cycles through. That's what I would do. That's what Dale Jr. would do. He's smart like that. Most of the time, except for that one race in 2014, first Talladega race, where he literally like waited in the back because he just didn't want to do anything, and he made a tweet about it, said he was sorry. He was, I guess, waiting for a big wreck. I don't know. It's kind of a dumb call there, June. That's Jimmy Johnson. Newman is nowhere to be found. I don't think he's in this top 5 at all. So boys, and maybe girls. There is girls in chat. What am I saying? We're gonna have a really good point day at this point. 3 laps to go. We're in the lead. I mean, there shouldn't be enough time for them to all kind of rally together. So we are going to probably gain a lot of points. Or at least might have a shot to get back the point lead. I don't know if the interval's going to show who's in the top 5 because the field's so... Oh, no, Kenseth is 5th. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I keep thinking of Thunder 03. Thunder 03 had it where the driver, the AI had to cross the line for that to come up. In Thunder 04, they updated that or upgraded it to where it shows the top 5 no matter what. Good change and good detail that they added from Thunder 03 to Thunder 04. Well, I count 2010 as like the first year. I guess that's why I count it like that. I'm weird, I know. No yellows either. Like, no AI yellows. We're about to head into the white flag in the best shape possible. The only thing that sucks, though, is Kenseth is 5th. That's not good for Kurt's banquet dreams. But we're definitely going to gain a lot on Newman. We're going to lead the most laps. It's just me and Dale Jr. This has turned into a very strange and... He tried. He tried. It didn't work. Now, just have to block Junior a little more. Now he's trying up high, but, you know, just throw up a little block. We're gonna do everything we can. We're gonna win a Yates car with this driver, the track combo. It's just a match made in heaven. And Dale Jr. tried. Dale and Dale's show again, kind of, but we did it. I will take it. I will take it. Newman got 7th. That's good. We're gonna need to gain points on him there.
The yellow flag didn't fly at all in this one.
You know, that's pretty amazing. It says a lot about the quality and true talent of these NASCAR Winston Cup drivers.
Forcing me to play NR03 does not want me to play Thunder 03. What the fuck? Oh my god.
The 88 car may have some friends out of the track after this.
Telling me to play NR03 over and over again does not make me want to play NR03. So, that doesn't help. In fact, it makes me want to not touch it at all until I feel comfortable doing it. Because, yeah, that doesn't help. That's a good shot right there. We did have a weirdness. We did have a weird thing happen at Talladega. It was a pit road thing. I've never had that happen before, where I get wrecked getting into pit road, and then my AI saved me. That's new. That's new. When was it? I want to look at that again. It's a real... Yeah, I think it's real 4. Let's go to slow motion. Change cameras. Rear chase. So, I slow down. I try to stay up on the outside. Rusty just doors into me. And I just... Where am I going? I'm literally like by the grass. And he just plows right through me. I should have just gave him the entire right lane. And just stuck to the left like I did in the second stop. But we did it. That's a dub. 60th career win. And we win in the Muppets car. At least we'll say that in our resume. Junior's way. That's like literally every AI car in the game when you're first. By that metric, I should finish like 20th. That doesn't make any sense. I guess I was just supposed to just let him. I guess I wasn't. I guess I should have I should have just want to let him win because he was faster. Blocking average trigger place just doesn't exist. I'm being very snarky. I'm sorry. That's the most obscure game. I don't think I really played any obscure ones. Not that I could think of. Sadly, I don't even have an answer for that. But it's a good question. Finally, ironic, you won Dale Jarrett's car in this game in the year 2006 when Jarrett got his final win IRL here in 2005. That is freaky. I just realized that. Weird how that worked. That's a mind fuck. We definitely led the most laps, 23 out of the 47. Newman led 2, so we get 185, but good blocking. Thank you. I was trying to trying to go like this, but I did with this. I don't know why I was. I'm just awkward. But thank you. I'm sorry, I'm being snarky. But yeah, we get 185 points. Newman gets 151, so we're gonna gain 34. So we still don't have the point lead. We're still 6 back, I think. It's still not enough. Damn. Kurt didn't even get a top 10. He ended up getting. Oh my, Kurt, are you 26th? What? Oh my God, that is disgusting. And Mayfield blew up. Mears, I think, was just slow. I don't know how he was 2 laps down, but Mayfield definitely blew up. And a lot of cars a lap down. We had... Oh my God, I was thinking we had 48 laps. It was... So yeah, 46 laps. Who was that? Who was the last car in lead lap? Wow. Casey Mears was the only car we lapped. Wow, I'm stupid. I'm sorry. But yeah, so we are only 6 points back in Newman now. That was a good... I mean, we did everything we needed to. We led the most laps. Newman ended up getting 7th. He was running up in the top 5 before that last cycle of pit stop, so that actually hurt him. So we actually kind of got lucky he didn't gain more points, but he did lead some laps, which isn't really great. But Jimmy led 7 laps somehow. After playing Thunder for career, tried to play Ignition career. Oh God. If I kept it like straight up as if I kept it on like the hardest difficulty, there's just some tracks where you just straight up can't compete. So I would literally do better just simming it. So I would be literally sitting there doing like a couple races, then like sim a good chunk. That's kind of what I did when I did the career mode on the console. It got to the point where I just like it was just better to simulate the races because I would literally finish better than where I would have ran if I actually tried it. If I was on like the hardest difficulty, I literally had to make like a Google Doc chart to play that game just to be like, okay, this track works with this difficulty, this track works with the second highest one, and it was just like a miserable jaunt. And then you get to a point where it's like, well, you run a season, then you win like 15 or 20 races, and then you get to Phoenix and you don't win because the AI are just really hard on the hardest difficulty, and it just makes it impossible. So it's just. I'm just glad I finished that and I don't have to actually do a career mode on that because that was borderline impossible. But yeah, no excuse for Kurt running that badly. Johnny Benson started 32nd, got himself up to 14th. That's incredible. Jay McMurray with a pretty good rebound. Same with Kyle Petty. 14 spots gained. Rusty Wells went to 17th to 4th. So that's also impressive. Marlin, who's usually really good, got 24th? Like, this was such a race for Kurt to do well, and he couldn't even do that. That is, like, the biggest tragedy. Kurt's not going to the banquet. That's not happening. He's going to be sitting outside the freaking banquet in, like, the kiddie room or something. But a Thunder career mode is so cool. I agree. Yeah, Thunder 04 career mode just has everything. It really does have like just about everything you could possibly want. Yeah, we're 6 points back in Newman. Dale Jr. again ran really well. Technically closed in on Newman because he finished 2nd. So Jr. is now kind of becoming a championship threat. Somewhat. I thought he was out of it, but no, he's kind of closing in. And we lead more laps. Dale Jr. is now up there with... He surpassed me at some point. He led like 95 laps at Dover. That kind of explains it, but... Wow. So yeah, me, Newman, Dale Jr. just the 3 titans in this season. Newman has 5. We have 13. And Jr. has 3. So we are the big 3. That's 18. We have one. This top 3 has won 21 of the 29 races. That is sickening in and of itself of a stat. Rusty Wells, I might have moved up a spot. I don't know, but Ken's is still 10th, and Marlon's still 11th. Jimmy is now 12th. Kurt drops to 13th. Kurt just threw up so many spots that I'm repulsed of how that played out. Anyways, we can upgrade chassis so we can get better stuff. Oh yeah, went from 83 to an 85. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's 2% better. We'll overhaul that because that is the slightly weaker of the two, or I guess technically 3 in that case. We do got fresh tire grip. Can I do anything here? No, yeah, gets up to a 92. Okay, yeah, it's 92 as well. 92, yeah, so we could best get like a 92, but that's good. We need every % we can going into these races. Bodies, that's actually number 8 is technically our weakest, so we can overhaul that. Look at that durability go up like 5%. We need that. So overhaul that. 1.2 million. Jeez, good thing we have 70 million in the bank because we're not really earning a lot with the package sponsor we have. My favorite paint scheme is the kit car that is just sheet metal and no paint. Yeah, it is cool. It is cool to see that. So with all the car stuff situated, shop edition, one more race on the body shop, save our progress. Oh, we're going into Kansas with, I mean, technically, we can maybe get the point, but I always remember Kansas being like extremely difficult, so I don't know. I'm kind of worried about it. Considering at Talladega, he was coming last to pit, so he probably had a fuel-only stuff. I don't think the AI take fuel-only. I think they still just take normal, like, 4 tires like everything else, no matter what. At least that's what it is to my knowledge. But yeah, we're gonna go to Kansas. We're gonna bring our best tire worth stuff and our best engine and just hope that it works out. That's really all we can do. Also, that body's still at 94 with the engine. Like that did not go. Show us your hentai dolls. I don't have any. Oh! Is this hentai dolls? This Robin figure, is that a hentai doll? It's not. First of all, One Piece is not hentai, so that's not possible. But so technically, no, I do not have those. Do they sell them? I don't even know. Maybe they probably do somewhere. Is this on PC? No, it's on the PC XS2 emulator. I guess technically, yeah, it is on PC, but it's to run through an emulator. Bodies, these are all pretty good. We'll go with number 7. That's going to be a car rating of 89, so 89's the whole way through. The engine kept up in really good shape. It's only lost 1%. It went from like a 95 to a 94. Also, what does UPS thing give you now? I should look at that. Good point. Went from a 51 to a 49, so yeah, it's going to continue to go down no matter what. So we'll probably only have it for a couple more races, and we might lose it right before the end of the year. I'm not really sure. So what should I go with this? 2002, 2003 UPS cars all kind of look the same, so it's really not much of a difference. Maybe we'll just go with maybe just the standard 2003 UPS one, maybe. I don't know. I could qualify, but then I would just have to purposely put myself in the back, and I would lose more time doing it that way than if I were to actually start in front. Also, that just leaves me more vulnerable to chances of accidentally wrecking myself trying to slow up, so I just avoid it altogether. I missed it, but how the heck did you become Dale Jarrett? Dale Jarrett retired last season, and nobody filled in for him. Like, nobody took his car. So when my sponsorship ran out, it just gave me that package sponsor, and I went with it because I thought it was just cool. So that's kind of how that happened, and we'll only probably have it for like 5 races because the package sponsor deal is like, they're asking a lot. They're asking you to be first in points, win the race, and also qualify 5th, but you know, obviously we're purposely qualifying last to make it a challenge, so we're going to lose this very quickly. Probably in like 5 or 6, 7 races time, possibly. So I don't know. Chassis, obviously, go with that. That's our best one. Engine, go with that. Body, we'll go with that. So 89 car rating. All we can hope for at Kansas, which I think is typically a tough track, is just finish top 10 and just hope we don't, and hope Newman doesn't win. That's like all I can hope for. Didn't know the game did package sponsors. Yeah, it is cool. There's a lot of things with this game that it does. Not only with the retirements, but also getting package sponsors where you can run like real life cars. Newman's, okay, he's third, but Newman's at least not first. Kurt's 10th. That's all right. That's not bad. Let me just make sure I'm on default. Put that transmission back to manual. And do some practice laps. I might need to use a. If our first pit cycle doesn't end up going well, then maybe I'll make a wedge adjustment, make it a bit freer. Because default tends to be a bit tighter, but we'll try the default for now and just see what that's gonna provide. Maybe it won't be just as hard as Dover. I don't know. Wow. Well, it was definitely tight. Yeah, Thunder 03 had package sponsors as well. Same with Thunder 02, actually. Yeah, it's tight. Yeah, it's tight. I probably should just throw some wedge in it. Like a half a round or something, just to free it up a little more, because I can already see it now being a big problem.
Awesome lap. Just keep working that line.
Well, it's definitely good in the straights. Like, it really, really likes to go in the straights. Corners, though, is a whole other different story. Yeah, I'll definitely add some wedge in it just to get that thing a little bit freer. That should make it a little bit faster. Oh, almost LePage the field. That was almost a disaster. I'm glad that in practice they don't factor in the rival points and everything. I at the very least appreciate that. So my best lap was a 30.1. With that bit of wedge, I mean, it should gain a couple of tenths out of that. It definitely is a bit freer. I could just feel it already, and I wasn't even totally up to speed. And I just didn't want to turn that corner. Well, that's promising. I'm not going to get a good gauge on lap time with that. That was still somehow my fastest lap, even though I rode the entire outside line in turn 1. So yeah, we'll definitely be a good bit quicker with it. Of course, Mark is slowing up for a lap car. Or he's just pitting. Thank you, Mark. Thank you. Yeah, I needed that in practice. Yeah, I would love to just have a green flag lap so I can actually, you know, practice and not have Mark spontaneously just stop in front of me. He did his best J.J. Yeley impression. Like, he wanted to show me what J.J. Yeley did to him at Charlotte 2006, and he showed it off to me. What a punk. He helps me out Dega, slowing up Newman, and then he does that. Like, I don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, a couple tenths quicker. That does help. I haven't done practice here. Like, I haven't done, like, an actual test racing career and, like, to really figure this out, like, how the AI are going to be. I'm just going off of memory. So I'm hoping my memory is correct. And that this isn't going to just make me win the race because of these changes. Like, I'm hoping it's still going to be a real challenge. So, I don't know, I guess we'll see, but I think I got enough practicing, and the car does feel pretty good. It still feels a bit tight, though. I think I just had to back off the corners a little bit, but... yeah, we're gonna see. I mean, Newman's not first. I mean, it's Gordon, so hopefully Newman just doesn't win and finishes second, and just Gordon leads a bunch of laps. I think that's gonna be, like, maybe the only way that, you know, we'll be able to at least not lose too much points. So, well, we apparently got the fastest lap. That's interesting. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do. Should I want to change the wedge back to default? I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it at that. But yeah, let's have Amaran take it away and see what they have to say for today's event.
Hello and welcome to the Kansas Speedway for the running of the Banquet 400. Tell us a little bit about this track, Barney.
A first-time winner here, definitely not out of the question in this one. Being that this place is still relatively new to these guys, everyone is on an even playing field as far as experience here.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. looks to continue his top 5 streak with a good finish here.
You know, people get so concerned with wins. Me, I'll take consistent top 5s all year long over a win. Besides, when you're constantly finishing in the top 5, a win is just around the corner.
Steve Park is towards the bottom of the points list this season.
And how frustrating that must be. You're working just as hard as everyone else, yet you just can't seem to finish well on race days to gain the valuable points you need. These guys need a good finish just to regain their confidence as a team.
The 88 car has some drivers who like him and others who don't want anything to do with him.
It certainly seems like he's playing favorites out there on the track.
Wow.
He's ultra aggressive with some drivers, not afraid to mix it up. But then when he gets around someone else, he'll show him nothing but respect.
Wow. Wow, the disrespect. Bone to pick with those announcers. The last 2 races I ran pretty clean, and then they go in the frickin' race and then they say all that. It's just a bunch of frickin' baloney.
And here's the starting lineup for the race.
Sounds surreal that you might give Robert Yates Racing other tires since they fell off in real life. Harder than Bristol tires. That's a good burn. I like that. I like that burn.
Newman, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will line up in the 3rd spot.
Michael Waltrip again in an alternate scheme with the Stars and Stripes car. Like, what?
Starting the race from row 3.
Twice? He's running the same alternate scheme? That's kind of weird. I don't know. I can't explain that, but
The fourth row has the
all right.
B&A Ford and the
Okay.
Sterling Marlin Dodge.
Did you just get negged?
Starting the
Emma.
race
Yeah,
from row
I did.
5 will be
I did.
the Valvoline
It was
Pontiac
mean.
and the Rubbermaid Sharpie Ford.
But yeah, here we go.
In-
Starting last, 66 laps. Don't know what to really expect on the start. But no, they're slowing up. That's good for me. Would like to get up to the field as quickly as possible. I just have to remember to back it off in the corners a little bit more, because I was pushing a bit in practice. So oh my god, apron, maybe bounce on lap 1. That's terrifying. But that's 10 spots gained somehow.
Leaders out front by 3.5 seconds. Got one high.
Harman Sadler's just kind of giving me the bottom lane, so I will take advantage of that.
3 wide.
Well, car definitely fast.
3 wide. Hold that line.
Don't hit that frickin' banking or whatever. It does. The car don't like that.
All clear, buddy. 30, 38.
Well, if I learned anything,
That lap was fast. Way to get around.
car fast in straights, not as great in corner, but does vroom very well. I like that.
Got one high.
Can't believe I almost just wrecked like immediately. That was close. That's another save. I don't know if that quite counts, but that is technically another wild save that I just pulled off today. That's like what, the second or third one, or maybe that's the fourth one. And one of them was from the AI.
Keep digging. Need to pick up about 4 seconds on the leader.
We are moving up through the field though. Like, we are definitely fast.
3 wide. Keep him behind you if you can. All right. Clear all around.
That slightest bit of wedge
22. Up high.
is probably helping us a lot more than I think it is, at least at this track.
30, 45. That's the lap time.
Just being able to turn a little bit more in the corners. It gave me about a tenth and a half more of speed in the corners. Something like that. I don't know, but
Still there.
we'll definitely get to a point where our car's going to kind of stall out. We're going to really kind of see where that is, whether that's never or somewhere in the top 10. But right now, we're up to 17th, doing what we need to.
Number 23 is looking to pass. 30, 10. Awesome lap. Okay.
I have not played NASCAR Manager. Oh, look at that. Harvick
That's one more down.
gave me room.
29
He,
car is still
oh,
there.
it pushed a little bit. Let's still try to push.
Number
But
29.
he gave me room. He didn't block me or anything.
98. That's it. That's the speed we're looking for. You're clear. The 99 car is outside. 29, 73. That was a great lap, buddy. Clear all around.
Kind of curious what this car is going to be like on the long run, because I haven't really done that, so kind of in uncharted territories. Also, since we go here once a year, and the car upgrades are, it feels like a lot different. It's hard to really anticipate how to set up a car when you only go here once a year. But obviously we're doing pretty damn good. Just about to crack the top 10 in 8 laps. This thing is so fast. I just like slammed in the wall. There is just so much speed that we were carrying. And I think Newman is third, I think, so he's just stayed exactly where he qualified. Kurt's up there in the top 10, which is good. He's not falling apart. Good for him. I think Kenseth is an alternate scheme. I see the Lexin bumper thing, so That's interesting.
Running strong. Now let's work our way to the front. All right, we're 3.5 seconds behind the leader. Let's cut that lead down.
Man, this thing has so much pace. It is quite revolting. That is like the biggest thing that is saving us. Corners were pretty alright, but once we get to those straights, it just goes.
Making up some time. Clear on both sides. The 17 car is outside.
Yeah, Newman's just third, which is really good for us.
Number 17 is still there. Be patient. You put another behind you.
Kind of curious how much that wedge is helping me. I mean, it does. It has to be a little bit.
30, 13. Keep coming.
But this car still has a ton of straightaway speed. Oh, look at that. Stewart's about to pass Newman. That's good for me. Go Stewart. For once, I'm saying go Stewart because that's helping me gain points. Some cars DNF'd. I'm hoping they're off the racing surface. And they are, so that's good.
Make it easy. Number 12 is coming up quick.
Now we just got to get by Stewart. Beautiful. He tried. He tried to throw a cheeky block, but wasn't enough. Now we'll just try to run down Mark and Gordon. Oh, it pushed. I think pitting might be every 25 laps, maybe.
Okay, let's get after these guys now. Need to pick it up about 2.5 seconds off the leader.
Yeah, I don't know how they would think an NASCAR game would succeed if you don't feature any NASCAR drivers. Like that arcade rush, that one of the most wasted things ever. It's literally just the NASCAR name and the tracks, and then that's it. And it's like a super short game. Like you could really complete it in like 4 or 5 hours. So it's just there's like nothing to it.
Faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Gas tank is at half.
I should have played it as like a stream. Well, I couldn't stream, but streaming that would have been fun when that first came out. Just to meme on it, just to finish it up in like one stream.
Number 6 is outside.
Also, we're going for second. We definitely have the car to win. As long as our pit crew doesn't screw it up, this should be a possible win. I do want to go down pit road and just adjust the wedge, just to see what happens. Like, is the car going to be as fast as it is before, or would it not have mattered if I changed it to begin with? I don't know. I'm definitely going to mess with that just to see what happens.
30-13.
Bobby Labonte's now 5th. Newman's just falling back.
Keep an eye out.
Newman's choking. He's collapsing under pressure. And this is really the only track on the schedule where I'm like really concerned with. Every other track from here on out, I feel pretty confident about. Maybe not. Maybe Rockingham. Like, I know I can drive well there, but I'm more worried about what the AI can do, because they might be better, but everywhere else, I'm very confident in.
Leader's right there. He slips up. Make your move.
This was like the big question mark.
Easy, buddy. That left front tire's seen some action.
Martinsville's not typically tough, it's just more kind of wonky, because this caution glitch does happen and can become a thing.
Some more spots.
So, but that's a big toss-up too. I mean, we should have good fuel mileage and everything, so... And also I learned from Bristol to just really push the cars, but just stay out as long as possible. Like, after that, I'm like traumatized, so I'll probably make sure to stay out even longer. Like, I will run out of fuel and coast into pit road if I have to, just to make sure that caution glitch happens, or I give it the amount of time it needs to bring out that caution. But if the caution hits at the wrong time, I could be a lap down, or Newman could be benefiting from it, so it's... I guess that maybe that's like the last real big gamble. I tried getting to the lead there, but I couldn't. Well, Newman got back to 5th. Bobby Labonte moves up to 4th, so someone's fallen back. Oh, Apron did not like me being down there. Fair enough, but doesn't have to bite me like that. I should have ran the Flames car here, since this is the track he crashed in, so that would have been, like, fitting. Or try to give that, like, redemption. I should have done that. Damn it, that would have been a good idea.
You're off the pace. If we miss the car setup, you're right there with the leader. Stay with him. Clear all around.
New leader. Barely clear. No, they're very clear now. That took a little bit. It was a little bit tougher to get by than I thought. Ooh, close to the wall.
30-46. You're doing fine. That's 5 bonus points for leading a lap.
I'm definitely curious to see what the reverting it back to 0, what that's going to be like. Like, how much is that going to affect the car? Are we just going to, like, fall apart? And I'm hoping it's just, like, about the same. That'll make me feel good that that change I made wasn't what got me the lead, and it still would have been fast, like, extremely fast without it. I mean, it helped a tiny bit at Dover. I mean, it only really gave me 3 spots, so if that's really all it did is maybe gave me 3 more spots, then I technically would be running 4th now, still technically ahead of Newman. That would make me feel good. What happens if you don't win? Well, I still lose the happiness. It might go down more? I don't know. I mean, I'm still losing happiness no matter what I do. So, maybe it doesn't go down as much. Maybe instead of 2 points when I win, it goes to 3? I don't know.
You're almost out of gas. The leaders are coming in.
Ooh, it's starting to plow a little bit. Jeff Gordon's pitting. I should have pitted that lap. Damn.
30-82. No pressure.
I really don't need him to get an undercut on me. I'm sorry, JC, you're having a bad night. I don't know what to tell you other than I ran the Flames car for you at Dover. That's pretty dope. I forget Piro's kind of narrow here. That was probably could have gone down faster. Yeah, 4 tires and fuel. Don't even have to repair damage. Now we're going to see what that adjustment would have done if I didn't use it. I'm imagining it's going to be a lot tighter, but hopefully it's not going to... You know, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I don't know. 15 estimated pit stop, 15.6, I think. That's going to be a 15.4, so the pit crew do exactly what they need to. No complaints there. That's Newman and Labonte. Am I really going to get blown by that much? Wow. Wow, they just... How did they do that? It was just one lap of okay, they're pitting. Never mind. I'm confusing myself. But Jeff Gordon did get out in front of me. I'm not surprised by that.
59-21. Still beside you.
he hit like 201 in turn 3. That fast.
That's the lap time I'm looking for. Keep it up, buddy. You've got second. Number 24 is the leader.
Alright, well, everything... Ooh, arrow push. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Alright, we kind of... He gave me the bottom. Ooh, what a battle. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to do that on purpose. That was like a photo finish for the lap lead there.
Number 24 is still there. Still beside you. Car entering the track ahead.
Come on, car.
Still there. Keep digging.
Oh. Man, we're gonna... This is not gonna be easy.
Still there.
That's what I'm learning. He's still side by side with me.
24 car is still there. Careful.
Oh,
Number 24
clear,
is all over.
barely.
All clear, buddy.
Good off the corner. We're gonna have good straightaway speed. We should pull him here.
30, 25. You're flying,
All right.
buddy. Good job.
Back into the lead. We need to build up that gap just because clearly we lose time during the pit cycle. Well, well, they did short pit, but we need to build up that gap a little bit more to be stable. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Jeff Gordon is fast.
Awesome lap.
Oh, ugh, just gross. Going from it being really free before rotating, and then just, you have to kind of wait for it for the car to wait to catch the car a bit. It's weird. And then we got lap cars in front of us too, so that's going to add a lot of arrow push to the nose, dirty air, which has a game from 2003 replicate that so well is beyond me. When the heat games don't even do that. In an era where dirty air was even worse than what it was in 2003, so add that to the laundry list of questions that I don't have answers for.
The 16 car is outside. Number 16
We got by
is
Biffle no problem, even though he was a big problem for me at Dover. So nice to see him learn his lesson.
We're halfway home. Got one eye. Still beside
Jeff
you.
Gordon, I think, getting held up, which is good. David Green, give me room. Thank you. Jeff Gordon, keep getting held up. They're doing everything I need to really hang on, or to pull away.
That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up.
And the interesting thing is that we're still pulling away from Newman. They actually have a couple lap fresher tires than me, but we're actually gapping them. On default setup, default wedge. Gives me hope that... Oh my god, almost hit the wall, but we're good.
30-13. That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
Yeah, it's still a bit tight. Lap traffic definitely helped us there. They definitely put a gap between me and Gordon. For once, lap traffic actually affected the AI more than me. What are the odds of that? That like almost never happens. Usually it's always like the other way around.
30-29. Good lap.
Newman moved himself up to 4th. That's interesting. I don't need that. I think what this tells me is that even if I really I got off the corner scot-free, yeah, I still found a way to scrape the outside wall after the corner. Like leave it to me to find a way to hit the wall in a way where so unconventional. Ooh, hello.
125 is
Oh my god, my name is John, which is the 5 gifted memberships. Hell yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a mountain ton. That gave Sanuk membership. Jordan Morrison. Scorpio. Welcome to the Nectarine Club. Emotes. Early access to videos like Thunder 03. That is actually a members only thing currently. That'll be up tomorrow. And all that. So, welcome. Thank you, my name is Sean. Fucking Pete Nelson over here hitting the brakes because he was wanting to pit. So that's not good, and he's a rival. Now it's gonna be even harder to pass him. I don't know where to pass him. That would be a good point. Add that to your bingo card. Oh, that saved me. I was about to wreck, and then he was the rival. What the? I don't even know how to explain that, but the rival saved me. That's like the only way I can interpret. The rival just straight up saved me. Because I hit that apron, I was going to spin out. But then Pete Nelson got really pissed at me and door slammed me, and it straightened me out. How does that happen? And why is that so amazing? I'm just having weird things happen tonight. The Talladega thing and now this. I don't know. But thank you. My name is John for that. I really appreciate it. That means a lot. Making it worthwhile to have this cable T-Mobile thing that I have. Yay. Ryan Newman's definitely starting to close in now. Now it's like the tire wear is starting to... What the fuck, man? Give me room. What are you doing chopping me off? What are you doing, like, blocking me for? That's kind of my fault, but, like... Why are you chopping me off on the front straightaway? Have you ever lapped second place with? Yeah, probably I don't know. In this career mode, I don't really remember. I don't think I have. Thank you, Steve Park, for giving me like no angle in the corner. Well, we are gapping Jeff Gordon, and now as Newman was starting to pull on me, well, okay, he gained a 10th there, but. I don't know. It makes me feel better that I think we probably still would have had a chance to win. It might have been a little bit tougher. But I think we would still be in good shape. Is this your final race? Yeah, it is for the stream. Blew your tire on lap 1. That was NASCAR 08. It was on NASCAR 08. I can't forget that weirdness.
Number 45 is still there. 45 car.
Oh, still gapping Gordon. Newman's gap stayed about the same, but he did pit later than me. So the fact that me and Newman are somehow matching times, even though I'm on technically a little bit older tires than him, is kind of impressive. I'm kind of shocked by that. Oh my god, I left the throttle there a little bit in the corner, and it, like, rotated. It turned. It's doing race car things. I'm so happy.
30, 33. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Oh, not that time. Nope, not... Definitely not that time. Wow, it just went straight. What if bumming into the corner? I was trying to like just stay away from the AI, but I just had no extra room, and I didn't know what else to do. I'm sorry. But yeah, add that to your bingo card. That's definitely one that did occur. He did hit me. It just actually helped me out.
30, 60. That's a quick one, buddy. Keep it up. Lap 50.
The fact I'm still pulling away from Gordon, I think this really tells me that we probably would be leading no matter what I did. That adjustment didn't help me as much because we're still pulling away. So I was really worried that we were just gonna lose all that time, but that adjustment doesn't. It definitely helped a tiny bit, but it's not enough. We're probably would still be leading us no matter what. So that makes me feel good that we'd probably be in the shape position no matter what. Because that we almost pulled 4 seconds on Gordon, so we're doing something right on just running this track. Yeah, I'm pinning this lap. They're staying out a lot longer than they probably should, but we only have 50 more laps to deal with this. Our tires should still be in good shape, so even if they have a little bit fresher tires, we still have a gap. I'm not even hitting the gas. I don't want to speed. Alright, 4 tires and fuel out and away. This race has gone very smoothly, other than the Pete Nelson one, which hopefully we don't run across him anymore. We just need the pit crew to have a decent stop, like 15 something, and 15-3. That's how you win championships, pit crew. I'm proud of you. Man, that pit road's tight. I couldn't really leave pit road any quicker, and I still messed it up. I think because of this is now making Newman lead last, which I don't need. This game just keeps finding ways for Newman to keep squeaking out extra bonus points.
59, 55. That's another 90
I'm sorry, Newman. I didn't mean to do that. Now, as long as I don't run into Pete Nelson again, this should cycle out and we should win.
The 12 car is trying to put you a lap down. Clear on both sides. Lead cars are pitting.
Newman's staying out for a very long time, which is a horrible, horrible pit decision. He's not gonna have enough laps to run anyone down. He may just bone himself out of a top 5 by doing that. That's a stupid decision.
Keep it up, great lap. Got one high.
I really don't understand why Newman's staying out as long as he did. This is kind of like the same thing that what happened at Kenseth at Chicagoland, where Kenseth stayed out for a really long time and pretty much screwed himself out of a race win because he was faster than me, but he just made like a horrible pit decision. This is what's happening with Newman now, and it don't make any sense.
30-13. You're gaining on the leader.
Like, yeah, it would make sense to stay out as long as you can to lead lap, but he's already accomplished that. He could have gone down pit road multiple laps ago, but he's just making it worse for himself.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
Well, good for Newman. He's finally getting his bitch ass to pit.
Left in there somewhere, I know you do. Only 10.
Now that I'm running this race, the car doesn't even really feel that bad. On like with the wedge adjust as it is, it's not bad. It definitely likes to rotate a lot more. Don't remember that doing it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just noticing it more now. I don't know. Oh, Kurt's fourth. I don't know if that's because of pits. It's probably because of pit cycle. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it worked. We're gonna see if what the intervals we cross line. Obviously, we cycled out into lead. We're gonna see if Newman's still in the top 5. I don't know if Kurt's still. I don't know where he's running. Well, Newman's 5th. Kenseth now 3rd. So yeah, Newman 5th. That's not really good for him. I mean, he's got fresher tires. He's got 7 laps to make up spots. So I guess it is possible, but I need to look at the interval closely again to see if it's possible he can make up any more extra time. I don't think he can. We'll see. 9.6, 8.8. Okay, 8/10 back. That he is from Kansas. So I guess it's possible. Obviously, I don't want that to happen, so I gain as much points on him. But it's probably possible he can get to 4th, which is important. We need to gain every bit of type of points we can. Johnny Benson just throwing a lot of blocking here. Damn, that like almost wrecked me because of that. Hey, I led the most laps. Who would have thought? We're finally going to get around Benson. Thankfully, we did not encounter Pete Nelson at all. I still have yet to see him, so should be in good shape with that. What the fuck was that? The AI just wrecked right off the tri-oval. I just slammed into L8. What was that? Oh my god, I can't believe that didn't make me wreck. What the hell was that? I don't even know what to say. That scared me. Now Elliott Sadler's mad at me. I'm sorry. This game just keeps throwing weirder and weirder things. Now Newman's up to 3rd. That's upsetting. That is a Yates family reunion. I don't know what are the odds Elliott Sadler does something stupid trying to pass Jack Sprague. Well, the game tried. That was just one attempt at trying to mess me up. It was not successful. Can't believe that was a 58, like, right away. I barely got, like, hood damage from that, so, like, how was that? I'm just lucky I didn't wreck. I am so lucky I did not spin out from that. Well, we're not going to win by a big margin, and even when we went to pit road on that first green flag cycle, we really didn't even have much of a lead. So I think that this is earned. This is a very earned win. I'm fine with this. I never even scraped the wall. I've nipped the wall, but I did not scrape it and leave wall scrapages. Yeah, this is going to be our, 61st career win, so we're going to surpass Harvick's all-time win list. We were tied with him for a mere week. But we're going to get out of this race in better shape than I had anticipated. I was really worried about this race. But I don't have... What is going on in front? What is there smoke there? I'm just backing off. I'm being careful. What? What's that? What? I don't even understand... The AI were trying. They're trying to wreck me or screw it up for me.
Whoa, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have the cushion to get caught up.
The UPS Ford had to work hard for the win.
Yeah, he probably feels like he passed 100 cars on the track. It's hard to come from the back in this NASCAR Winston Cup Series. It all pays off, though, when you win.
Like, what was that? Like, in real 3, like, Jack Sprague and Elliott Sadler made contact, and they just wreck right in front of me. Like, what are the odds of that? Let's look at that again. Oh, I need a better angle. Alright, rear chase. That would probably work out best. I just need to see this wreck. It's like, I don't know what happened. Alright, so thank God I went down off the racing surface for that to give me like a little bit of room. Because if I didn't do that, it just stayed on the racing surface like normal, I probably would have wrecked. Yeah, because Elliott Sadler made contact. I can't believe we didn't wreck. I can't believe we didn't wreck from that. That should have been a wreck. Also, do you ever notice whenever you get like contact on like the green M&M there with the tire mark? When I was a kid, I used to think that it was a mustache. Now I can't unsee it. Now chat can't unsee it. So, yeah. I don't know why I always thought that, but I just thought that was interesting to know. Anyways, victory lane time. 61st time. 61st win. 2 in a row. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this dub. Even though we're going to lose this contract very soon, at least we got a win in the Dale Jarrett car. Wow, what a stutter. I look good in that fire suit. Can I simp for my driver? Is that okay? Like, does he have a good butt? Like, I can't really tell. I'm offended by that, but hey, we got the carrot. Carrot, like, I don't know if that's in your bingo card. Like carrot from One Piece. Oh, yeah. All right. We definitely led the most laps, so that's extra bonus points. Barely, by 13 over Gordon. Newman ended up getting third, leading 5 laps. So we get 185, Newman 170, so we get 15 points, so we're going to have a 9-point lead. So even after 3 races, we went from being tied at the start to me only having a 9-point lead. That is how close it is with 6 races left. That is freaking bonkers. Matt Kenseth 7th. Good run for him. Kurt, he got 10th. Still behind Kenseth, but he's ahead of Marlin. Not by much, but Kurt gets a top 10. I'm okay with that. A lot of cars lap down, though. There was only 18 on lead lap. And who DNF'd? Tara Labonte DNF'd. Same with Chase Montgomery. Pete Nelson. I burped. Started 7th. Finished 32nd. Like a bastard. I can't talk. But we did everything we needed to in that. Got the win, won it by 4.7. Pulled away from Jeff Gordon. It makes me feel a lot better that default setup or that wedge adjustment really didn't give me that win. I think we were going to win that no matter what. So that makes me feel very good. I was able to unsee the Johnny Benson rear bumper face because it did not look like a face at all. It is a face. I'm sorry. It is a face. Everybody's wrong. Johnny Benson dinosaur fuel can thing, and now the M&M mustache timer. Okay, you cannot tell me that frickin' that M&M does not look like it has a mustache. that the Johnny Benson thing, I kind of see why people think it's not a face, but that is a mustache. There is no discerning that. Yep, 9-point lead. Dale Jr. did lose some points, so he's back to 147, but he's still technically, it does not look like a mustache. It is a mustache. It's just the mustache is very, very far off the face. It does not. It is a freaking mustache. I'm sorry. It is a mustache. It's just a very big mustache. What are you on? I would, if I was on, the scary thing is that if I was on drugs, I feel like I would be even more insane. But the fact that I'm sober and I'm already like this, I feel like that really bodes a really bad combo. But most of his top 5 races are the same. 9 points. I can't believe it. After all those races, it's still 9 points. That's absolutely nuts. No, it's not. It is it is a freaking mustache. It is a mustache on the side of that M&M. How does people don't have imaginations anymore, man? Like, I would hate to freaking cloud watch with you because I'd be like, oh look, that's a rocket ship. It's like, no, it's a cloud. That is that is you. That is you in this scenario. I don't know what more to say. Whether or not Eminem has a mustache. Yeah, it is. You will never convince me it is. I guess I don't have a mustache. When I grow on my face sometimes, that's not a mustache. That is just hair. It is a tire mark. It's the tire mark in the shape of a freaking mustache. Cause it's on the M&M. It literally is on the M&M. Man, what we freaking got we got people with no imaginations in chat, man. What a shame. I don't even know what more. Let's look at the rest of this. Ken's is still 10th. Jimmy 11th. That's peach fuzz at best. I'll take it. I win. Kurt is only 11 back of Marlon, so that is still possible. But Jim lost points. So now we got like a 3-way battle for 11th. All of a sudden, the battle for 11th just continues to be more interesting. Kenseth, even with this one DNF, still hanging in 10th. He's shockingly been like consistent. Look at 19 top 10s. Oh my god. That is almost double than when he had the previous year. I'm impressed. Next video, my wild imagination as a kid, part 2. That's the points. Well, we're finally gonna get that shop edition. It came in. The body shop thing came in. I went to the wrong menu. So now we have that. We only have 3 more engine upgrades possible. And it's for engine efficiency, engine power, which I think is the last. Yeah, it is the absolute last engine power. Bodies, we still technically have 4 here. Got 4 there. You never upload the Watkins Glen Catastrophe. Oh my god! I gotta do that. Hold on. I'll literally start downloading it just before this stream ends, just so I can get that out. Which I Afro shop editions. Setup shop, chassis type, increases storage. I don't really need storage. Decrease build cost. That would have been nice to have that like really early on in the freaking season, but tire wear does go up by 10. Same with setup shop. I don't think I need tire wear. I just need more power. I need more power. Engine efficiency, engine power plus 10, but that's unavailable, so I literally need to get the O2 sensors to get the honing machine. $3 million? Oh. No, we'll go with bodies because we need that laser scanner. Yeah, 2 point. Yeah, for 9. Well, yeah, sure. Just so my OCD is cleared, so I don't have just like an open spot. We're gonna get that just to clear my OCD. I don't think I can get interesting plates. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. Garage shop. Well, now that we got the new engines, we can sell one of these and then get the better ones. Jordan Clark bowling with Moots' fit. I like that. I like that combo. I like that combo. This is technically our weakest. That'll only go to 92. Yeah, we could sell number. Yeah, we're gonna sell number 7. Then build a new one. 97. I like that. 97 for Kurt. I'm fine with that. We'll purchase that. Bodies. That's being overhauled, so can't do anything else there. But we basically got 2 good powered ones there, so we're fine with that. And with that, we're gonna save our progress, save everything. Check our relationship with the team, which is I'm sure at a 47. Save career mode as well. And look at our sponsorship. Yeah, it's at a 47, so it keeps going down by 2. So I don't know if it's like once you get under 40, then you lose it. I don't know. Build new chassis and body. See what the rate. Oh, that's a good question. Good question. Especially since we got those new builders as well. What's our weakest stuff? The number 6 and 7 are like identical. Yeah, these are basically identical when they're like fully. Let's sell that. Build one. Oh, 90, 90, and 100. So that is definitely a lot better. Can't believe durability's at 100, but sure, I could build that. Prepare for next season if we lose a championship. We already did that with the chassis, the engine. That's being overhauled. That's being 88 to 90, 89 to 91, 89 to 91. So technically number 5 is our weakest. So we could sell that, build a new. I don't know why I'm just building. Oh my god! I had all this. I didn't need to sell it. Can I buy that back? Can I buy that back, please? I didn't need to remove that. Actually. Well, I already saved my progress. So I can't just back out. And then right the wrong of that mistake. I'm doing a kamikaze thing here. Kamikaze sometimes does this. What was our weakest one? That was our weakest one. So sell that. Build a new one. Now let's go to bodies and then build a new one. 96 downforce, 85 drafting. Yeah, yeah. Let's build that one. I'm glad it pushes. Oh no, it doesn't push it up. But yeah, so now we got 2 of those, or all 3 of them being built. Basically, they'll be ready by Atlanta for next season, but that's if we somehow lose the championship, which I highly doubt at this point, because I really thought I was gonna lose the point lead. Damn, dude. I know those numbers were pretty good. They were good numbers. You're gonna have 100 rated card very soon. Yeah, especially since I upgraded got the new engine builders, everything. It would be almost interesting to do another season just to see what the car, like how good the car would be with 100 rated everything. Because I've never done that. I don't know if anyone on YouTube's ever even done that. That would be interesting. But I don't know if I want to go through with that. Or do that again. Because that would... Man, that would take me a couple... Well, if I do these like 3 a week, then that's like 12 races a month. So that, I mean, it could be done under 3 months. Once we finish it up in April, then it might be done by like July. So, I mean, I guess it technically would be possible. But another season, though, I still don't think it'll be enough because we haven't really upgraded everything in the shop editions part. We're still a couple of sections away, and it takes so long to upgrade them all. It would take me multiple seasons just to max all that out. But yeah, well, that was our 14th win of the year. So for the 3rd year in a row, we break Jeff Gordon's modern era win record. Do you have Dale Jarrett's 2003? Yeah, all of them. That's what makes having a package sponsor cool, is you can have all the paint schemes that you have like in game. So it's awesome. I like that. It's crazy what they thought of with this game. Like, it's just really cool. But you have his 2001 schemes? Yeah, I do. I couldn't read it because the heart emoji thing, it was like in the way, so I couldn't read if it was like 2000, what year you're specifying. But yeah, they have all of those. And that's it. Next race, next stream will be at, obviously you saw Charlotte. So we'll be at Charlotte, Martinsville, Atlanta. Charlotte, we should be pretty good. I think we won there in the spring. No, Dale Earnhardt Jr. did. Maybe it'll be tough. I don't know. I always remember the 600 being a lot harder than the 500 for some reason, so I don't know what the reason for that is, but the biggest question is Martinsville. That's a big gamble. AI can bring out the yellow with the caution glitch thing in pit road. And, yeah, I don't know. It's such a wild card because it all comes down to when the yellow comes out, how many people get pin and lap down. Like, if we are on the good receiving end, hopefully Newman isn't, so we can have a big point lead. And then Atlanta, I don't really know what that's going to be like, so. But we are going to be bringing probably a damn good car. So it should be fast. I mean, this is still a 93. Yeah, I can only repair one at a time. So one's being overhauled. So once that finishes up, then... No, we still won't have enough. We won't get that car ready by Atlanta, but... We should go into it with a pretty good car. We got one being overhauled there. Once that's done, that's 93. So we got everything in like the low 90s. I mean, it's... Definitely be close to getting everything 90 across the board, like all the time, like for engine, body, and chassis and stuff. So we're almost there. But yeah, next race will be again another kind of interesting question mark, just to see what happens, and also considering Newman still keeps making this a fight for the championship. Man, it just won't go away. So I don't know what really to say to that. Can I ask for a small special request for your birthday? Well, what would that be? Wait, for my recent birthday. Is your birthday now? Like, does it happen? Well, happy birthday. Feel the Thunder with NASCAR Thunder. I saw what you did there. That's pretty good. Hello, Clam. Just wanted to say, glad you didn't retire from YouTube, man. How has the job been? It's been going. It's been good. Look at your current money. Oh my god. Oh my god. How does this keep happening? It happened like 3 times in like the Red Ball challenge, where I kept getting 16 points or like a 16.66 lap time. And now I got 66.6 million. Like, how does this keep... What is it with that number this week in particular? But yeah, thank you, Clam, for that. It's gone well. It's been nice. It was definitely a big life changer just having something like that to depend on, or at least having something as like a second as like another source of income. It's been a nice help, and it's gone well, and everything. So thank you for asking. I'm glad I didn't retire. I knew I wanted to not upload less, but I'm kind of uploading. It's slightly less than what I was doing before, but it's not too big of a difference. I think instead of from uploading like six times a week, it's now 4. Technically 5 for this week, but typically 4. Maybe it's 4 or 5, but I'm doing like those 10% races, which don't take nearly as long to record or edit, so it technically is like better. Could you run the 2001 scheme next time you run at Charlotte? The 2001 scheme. I guess you mean the Flame one? DJ won on my birthday, March 18th in high school in 2001, Darlington or Steve Park. Although it was I don't know if the default scheme is here. No, it's just regular the 2003 UPS one and the 2002 one. There's no like 2001 regular UPS for whatever reason. I don't know why they don't have that, but next best thing I can do is run the Flames car, because that's the only car from 2001 in this. I could do that. That's like the next best thing, but I could do that. I did not know you were that old, Master Killer, where you were in high school in 2000. Damn. You're like my sister's age, just about. You passed it. What? There's a 2001 Dale Jarrett car and I didn't see it? Oh, never mind. Turquoise Hawk confusing me. Yeah. I'll go with the 2001 Flames one. I was actually going to run that anyways for Charlotte, so that actually kind of worked out perfectly. But I'll do that for your birthday. Damn, freaking Master Killer is like as old as my freaking sister. Seeing the 2001 season of high school, then that... Damn, you're lucky. All those races are like burned into your memory because you're like at the age where you can remember stuff. I was only 6, so I only remember like bits and pieces of that like season. I hate that's like the one sucky thing about being young is you don't have an absolute crystal clear memory of the past. I let you know that Chase Elliott's throwback. I saw that. It's it's nice. It's fine. I don't know what really to say about it. I thought Dale Jr. was going to run North Wilkesboro, or so. There was a lot of speculation about all that going on, which is nothing new, but it got people buzzing. You were born in 98. Oh. When you were saying like high school, I figured by the time like you were already like 13 or 14 in like 2001, so you would have been born in like 87 or something. So never mind. Yeah, flame car. I will do that. I was actually gonna do that for the next race anyways, but I'll do it with you in mind. That honestly makes it even better. But first ever race you watched? I was Rockingham in 01 after Senior died, and I remember clear as day. I was almost 2 or 3. That's crazy. You remember that? I was 3 when I saw the 98 Daytona 500, and that was like etched into my brain. That might be that's like my earliest memory, was that race. And that was like a monumental moment. So you kind of had like your own monumental moment away. That's kind of funny how that worked out. That's cool. That race at Rockingham was really good too. So yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. Let's go to full face cam here. Yeah, I need something for dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I got bread. I guess I could have that. I don't know if I can make it a meal though, but I'm gonna try. I got like 11 pieces of bread there. I'm gonna make it freaking into a dinner. But thank you for people for stopping by. I appreciate it. It means a lot. It's nice to do these Thursday streams. It's nice to do these every week. They've been fun. So I'm out of water. That's not good. Yeah. Favorite Dale Jr. crew chief from Tony Jr. or Lance? Oh, God, Tony Jr. for sure. Lance did so many stupid things. Tony Jr. was not nearly as infuriating. I will definitely pick Tony Jr. because, I mean, people hated Lance McGrew so badly. He got so much shit compared to Tony Jr. And for once, the mob mentality actually made sense. But yeah, I'm gonna get going. Thank you for stopping by. Again, I always really appreciate it. It does me a lot, and I'm always glad to stream and have a good time and chill for 3.5 hours sometimes. It's good. I'm gonna watch Moobs' stream, make fun of him probably, and go there. So just thank you. It's nice. We'll see you next week with all those other races as we are wrapping up, because now next week will be the true penultimate race of the season. So that's kind of scary, and the point battle's still close. So it is not just like me pulled away by like a margin. There's nothing going on. Like there's drama and sweat, intensity. It's got everything. It's definitely the most intense point battle I've had. Usually by this point in a career mode, I kind of just pull away. So it's definitely close. Maybe it'll all fall apart by the end of next week's stream, but I guess we'll find out. I will see you all another stream, another video. Obviously, Thunder 03 coming out tomorrow, and then maybe another Thunder 03 video, maybe Sunday, possibly. I'm not sure. We'll see. But for now, that'll do it for me. I will see you all in another video. See you all later. Also, thank you to Jordan Clark for the 3, as well as my my channel. For Jordan Clark doing the membership stuff. I appreciate it. And all that. So, yeah. Did I thank my members? Did I make sure to thank my members? I'm pretty sure I did. My brain is just falling apart. But thank you, channel members. Obviously, as always, thank you. I got to update this now because there's 5 more I can add. So that's now 56, I think. Something like that. So, I don't know. Thank you, everyone. Take care. And have a good night.